Live from Williams Gymnasium in Anacortes, Washington, it's Seahawk basketball.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us tonight here live from Anacortes High School in cold Anacortes, Washington. Dave Wilder and Lou D'Amelio and the AHS Live broadcast crew happy to bring you tonight's presentation of back-to-back games in the annual TigerHawk. And 2017 TigerHawk is going to be a great one, Dave. This is going to be a big matchup here.
Yes.
Burlington has come across the valley, eager for a couple of great games of basketball. We're going to get a chance to let both high school groups show their pride and get some cheers going and have some fun in between games. I look forward to this all year long, every year. Yeah. And this one is certainly not going to let me down. I'm already looking forward to it. Dave Wilder, how the heck are you?
I am doing fantaculous. That's the one I'm going to choose today.
All right, new word. You write that one down.
How are you?
You heard it here first. Hey, I'm doing really, really well. I apologize for not making it to last week's game. I was looking forward to that last minute. I couldn't do it, but I'm here now. And I got to tell you, folks, if you are on your way here, if you're thinking about coming here, you better hurry it up.
You better hurry.
The parking lot is filling up. The seats are going quick. This one's going to be well attended. Here live from Anacortes High School, and you can hear the Anacortes High School band in the background. There's a good showing over to our left now this year from the visitors group of Burlington folks. If you haven't been here yet this year for a game, they have switched the home and visiting bench.
Yes, they have, and so far it's proven good for the Hawks.
That's true enough. True enough.
And the student section, for the students, if you happen to be listening, they're about 2 rows from filling up, so you might want to get here.
All right, folks, they're about to announce the starters, so we're going to let you listen in on that. Get a look as the starters take the floor.
Wow.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups for the Tigers. A 5'10" forward. She's a sophomore, number 5, Katie King. For the Seahawks, a 5'7" guard. She's a sophomore, number 11, for the Tigers, a 5'8" guard. She's a senior, number 13, Allison Ray. Now, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem, being performed this evening by the Anacortes High School Pep Band, led by Chris Dial.
So the Anacortes High School band does a great job of saluting our national colors. Great moment here as the whole gym came silent and listened to them. And now we are ready to get things underway. Burlington on the floor. Anacortes getting some last-minute advice from the coaching staff, and now they head out there as well.
By the way, Lou, just a quick note to all of our listeners. This is about 3.5 to 4 hours of pretty much straight broadcasting for us. Feel free to bring by any water if you want. Especially for Lou. He has to do most of the talking in basketball.
I am good to go.
All right.
Melissa Freen wins the tip. Anacortes ball working from the right to the left as Dave and I sit here on the 50-yard line. They work the ball in on the left-hand side.
Forgot about the student section, going to be standing most of the time tonight.
All across the top. Here's the first shot of the night. It's no good. Off the rim, comes back down in the hands of Burlington. Coming back the other way.
Jaslyn Woods, a varsity player last year for Burlington with that rebound.
Burlington moving the ball around the top of the key. Nice pick play. Now they roll it back over to the left-hand side. Out they come once again, driving down the wood. Up the right-hand side. No, it's off the rim. Rebounded once, but grabbed by Anacortes. Good work there. On this part of Schmidt tearing that ball away. She'll bring it down into the paint and pass it over to Freen. Freen works it inside. No good. Shots off the rim. Back we come the other direction with Burlington in control of the ball.
So far, Lou, no one yet to score, but definitely some shots going up pretty quickly within the shot clock.
Nice pass down low, but that's going to be broken up by Haley Schmidt. It's the steal, now coming back the other way.
Haley with the headband looking pretty cool out there, if you ask me.
Rocking the 60s look there.
Yeah, right?
On the floor it goes, and we're going to get a jump ball. First one of the night. This one will go.
Should go to Burlington. We won the tip, right?
Yeah, they indicated Anacortes' direction, but this is now being rectified.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
That's right. It should be a Burlington ball based on the fact that this is the second turnover by possession.
This TigerHawk thing, Lou, for those that have never been to one, it's unreal.
It's always fun.
Look at the student section.
Yeah, it's always
unreal.
Fun. Now Burlington working back across the top, looking for an opportunity.
Oh, nice.
Rundgren with some good defense, gets a hand in there, breaks things up. We're going to get our first foul of the night.
Little hand check there. Last couple years, they've been really on that, the referees. A lot of times in years past, you could put your hand on a defender's back or backside, not pushing them, just have your hand to guide yourself. No longer do the refs like to see that. So
that's going to go against Schmidt. Board indicates that's her fourth foul. That, of course, would be very difficult. Maybe that means she's got 4 left.
Right. That's what it means, yeah.
Little razzle-dazzle here on the part of Burlington. They move it back to the outside. Oh, thought about the 3. Now she's going to drive inside.
Oh.
Shot blocked by Freen. All hand. Nice job.
Here we go. Gabby Rundgren. Going to be a foul on Gabby, I think, here.
Yeah. Unintentional, but she did kind of bump into her.
Right.
That'll be the first on number 23. Second team foul for Anacortes.
See on the replay here, Gabby trying to go to gather the ball, and unfortunately just bumped into her.
Just for the folks in the booth, just so you guys know, we're not seeing anything on our monitor except the AHS Live logo. So if you can hook us up there, that would be great.
I tried to fake my way through that replay,
I know.
Lou.
This is very believable. Very, very, very believable. Last touch by Anacortes. This will be a Burlington ball coming back in.
Still 0-0. Oh, wrong sport. Sorry.
Reyes with the ball. That's tomorrow. That's soccer tomorrow. Long pass up to the top of the key. Finds the opening on the left-hand side. Now across key they go. And nice bounce pass down low.
Good movement from this 1-2-2 from Anacortes
wide open for the 3. There's the shot. Reinhard Hines takes the shot. No good. We're going to have another jump ball.
And that should go to Anacortes.
Rundgren,
as you'll see on the replay that we can't see, you will.
Yes, yeah.
You will see.
We're trusting that there's a replay out there somewhere because we're not seeing it. So Anacortes and Burlington both moving the ball very easily here in the first opening minutes of this game. Good passing game for both squads.
Nice pass. That was unfortunate. Good pass by Melissa Frine there. Aaron Huffstock just not quite able to hang on to that one.
Now Burlington back across half court. Quick pass across the top of the key. They go. Well defended.
Oh. Air ball.
Longren now with a pass down. Oh, it's going to go long and out of bounds. Good idea, though. She was trying to hook it up for Lindsey Bowman.
Always important, no matter where you're at on the floor, to always be ready to receive the ball if you do not have the ball. It's easier said than done, but always good to be ready. They may not even look at you when they pass it.
Ooh. Yeah, we're going to have a foul there for contact.
That'll probably be on Aaron Huffstott, Lou. Little hip check, unintentional, but little hip check there.
All right.
See who they call it on.
Jim Thompson.
Go ahead.
We can see it. We can see our replays now thanks to our technically proficient Jim Thompson who stepped down here.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, there's
little body.
There's some contact
body.
there. Make a hole. Now we're going back the other way. So another turnover. This one's going Anacortes' way. Gabby Rundgren will inbound this ball. She goes to Bowman. Bowman back to Rundgren. Rundgren across midcourt. Now they work it inside. Low on the post. Nice turn move.
Oh.
No, we can't get it to fall. We're still 0-0 here, folks, but we've had plenty of good
3
shots.
3 minutes in, yeah.
Can't get one to go. So
That was
Burlington
kinda
now
in and
coming
out.
back down the other way.
Just a reminder,
Emily
Burlington
Reyes.
played in the state championship game last year, Lou, and lost to Linden, which is a team they had beat twice in the regular season, which makes it tough to beat them a third time, as we all know. Oh, here we go.
Good pass down the floor. Well-timed shot. We finally get one to fall. Lindsey Bowman puts in the first points of the game at the 4-minute and 36-second mark. Wow.
Crowd going nuts over that first bucket there.
And we're going to get a little bit too much contact there. This one's going to get called against Schmidt.
That'll be her second, Lou. Well, hopefully it doesn't show her fifth on the board.
Yeah, I think they got that straightened out, I hope. A couple of subs here for both teams.
Rafka Dow steps in for the Hawks.
Yep, Emmy Rule steps in for Burlington.
Checking in for the Seahawks is number 10, Rafka Dow.
Rafka, sorry. Anacortes playing 2-3 zone here.
And it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah.
Rule with the ball. She'll roll it back off the fingertips. Once again, they go deep into the left-hand side of the key. Now the drive to the middle. Nice bounce pass underneath. And we're going to get a travel. Fire to the shot. No shot. Shot's no good. Travel. Turnover. Anacortes going back the other direction.
Ooh, my mistake. They were lined up like a 2-3, but based on Burlington's offensive setup, it was still a matchup, it looks like.
Oh, Freen tries a nice pass down to Dow. Dow couldn't handle it. Goes through her hands, out of bounds. Turnover to Burlington, but that was a really good idea.
Yeah, definitely. So things will start to click here for each team as this game goes on, and it's already competitive as it is, and it's just going to get more as the game goes on. Been a few years since the Seahawks were able to win this TigerHawk game for the girls.
Long outside three, now gets her own rebound and puts it in. Nice job there on the part of Allison Ray.
Right.
Tie things up here at 2.
Little 2-2-1 press from Burlington here.
Rundgren works her way around that. They get the ball down low to Freen. Freen puts up the shot, fading away, no good. A little bit of back pressure there. Force Burlington to pass the ball, get it up over the half-court line, which they do. Anacortes comes set in the, it's almost like a 2-2-1 or 2-2-1 with a rover.
It's a man, but it's the way Burlington's set up offensively, it makes it look like we're in zone.
2 seconds on the shot clock. They've got to get this off.
That's no
The
good.
three is
to
no
me.
good. Freen comes down with a rebound.
They said it was off in time. I didn't feel it was, Lou. When they get the gym renovated, we'll have the actual lights on the backboard to let us know.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Last touch by Burlington. That'll be an Anacortes ball.
Checking in for the Tigers.
This is Lindsay South, another sophomore, will get ready to check in here. Next head ball.
Fights her way through the
Might have missed
traffic.
the travel there.
Freen looking at the ref and now looking at the bench saying, I'm getting fouled left and right. They're not calling it. So.
Lindsay South checks in for Aaron Huffstott. Got 3 sophomores that get quite a bit of playing time for the Seahawks between Haley Schmidt, who starts, Lindsay South, and Maddie Holmes off the bench.
Squad.
Yeah,
only
yeah,
2 seniors
very
on this
young
squad.
team.
So, you know, Bowman and Huffstott, the only 2 that are leaving this year. So, Burlington now trying to work the ball around the outer perimeter. So far, Burlington's strategy has been kind of attack that left side, drive it down deep in the left, and then try and go in. They also aren't afraid to use shot clock. 8 seconds left. The shot's up. No good. We're going to get a foul on Freen.
No, it'll be on Burlington.
Oh, I take that back. Yeah, you're right, Dave.
It's kind of a controversial call. I know what the official thinks he saw. To me, that's a no call, but he felt there was a foul there, so that's the way as Matty Holmes checks in for Lindsey Bowman here.
So 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first. It's 2-2. Lots of shots. Very few have fallen, or obviously only one. There's a nice one from Freen. Oh boy, she just can't find that hole tonight. And I tell you what, she's created great opportunities.
Yeah.
That was a great shot. It'll come. It's because the opportunities are there.
That's definitely it. You know, when they're not falling, you just got to keep shooting.
Just keep shooting. Yeah.
I mean,
but she's doing everything right up to getting it in the basket. She's positioning herself well. She keeps her hands up high. She's turning and firing. It's just a matter of an inch or so to get it to fall. So Burlington now once again working around the outside, trying to find an opportunity to get the ball in. Here's the handoff into the paint. They go.
Good help defense here by the Hawks.
Reyes with the shot. No good. Freen with a rebound, and we're going to get a call again.
Yeah, that'll be on number 50.
That's the second time they'll be calling her.
I don't have a number 50, actually.
Yeah, you're right. I do not have a 5-0 here on the Burlington roster.
But it is number 50, second foul. I apologize we don't have her name for the Burlington fans listening.
She now has both the fouls for the team here in the first for Burlington. Oh, nice steal by Burlington. Oh, and we're going to get a foul there.
Hip check.
Yeah. Well,
hey, make him earn it at the line.
Made her earn it. Yeah, Matty Holmes saying, well, if you're going to get a basket off that steal, you're going to have to go to the line to get it. I take that back. They called that on Dow. They called that foul on Dow.
Oh, okay.
Let's see it on the replay here. I thought that was Holmes, but they're saying Dow came across.
Oh,
got
reached.
the arm. Yep, she got the arm.
Okay.
So, well, there you go. Thank you, camera crew, for straightening that up. Good work.
Annalise Reyes makes the first, all 5'3" of her.
Yeah, she's got point guard written all over. She's great ball handler. She's got a lot of good passing. And now we're going to get Burlington ball.
Oh, you know, can't get them all right.
2-3 your score here in the early going. And we're going to stop the play. Tigers going to take a timeout. We're going to do the same thing. Let's take a little break.
30.
We'll be right back for more basketball.
30 seconds.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
Back in line. And once again, here we go. Burlington with the ball under their own basket.
Oh, nice.
30 seconds. They're already back. All right, Burlington outside shot. And it's good for three. Allison Ray with the outside shot from the left side.
Got a stoppage of play here for something.
Out here by the ref. Conversation here between Coach Welk and Gabby Rundgren. And we're back. So nice outside three shot there by Reyes.
They break the press. Oh, and just
out of bounds it goes. So Allison Ray with a nice outside three. That's about the third outside three attempt we've seen tonight. And it was enough to make your score 6-2 now. Reyes with the ball. Works her way through traffic. Nice pass underneath. And that one finds the home as well. Boy, great effort there and a great shot. That one goes in from Rule. Evie Rule with a great shot there getting around Freen. Freen with the high grab and We're going to have a foul here. I believe this is going to go against Burlington.
It should be against number 22. Let's see what they call. Oh, 24, sorry.
Reyes.
Yep. Could have went against either one, I think, and ref chose 24.
45 seconds left to go here in the period. Your score 8-2. Burlington out in front of Anacortes. Ball moved inside to Freen. Freen across the half-court line. High pass into the corner. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Turnover for Burlington. Anacortes is going to have to get that under control, Dave. That's like the fourth or fifth that they've just kind of tossed out of bounds.
Well, and I don't want to speak on behalf of Coach Welk because he coaches his team how he sees fit. My 7th grade AAU team, jump passes equal push-ups. Not allowed, in other words. So, and I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but something they got to clean up.
So Hanson in the game for Anacortes. And Burlington with the ball now, looks inside, into the post they go, and now Burlington has found a way to get these shots to drop. 10-2, the new score as we come to the end of the first period. Rundgren drives it down the floor.
Well, she's getting ridden
South
like
open
a
on the other
horse
side,
there.
but she just could not get it to her. We're going to get a whistle stop and play.
Our old friend Dave Rodriguez used to say, "Get them off, ref. They're riding her like Seabiscuit." Like
that foul's going to go against Reyes. That'll be her second, 4th team foul for Burlington.
Oh boy!
And here's a contested ball. Reyes with the steal. She puts it up.
And
she gets the shot and she draws the foul.
Yeah.
Wow, Dow is probably wishing she could have done that a little different. If you're going to commit that foul, you better make sure the shot doesn't go in.
Right.
So Reyes will come to the line shooting 1 with a score of 12-2.
Oh, we got a sub. Last second. Oh, no. For shooter, apparently.
Must be for 40, yeah.
Yep.
So here's the shot. And it's good.
Hey, Lou, is it loud in here tonight?
Wow. So Rundgren will have 7 seconds to get the ball down the floor. Check that. They're going to make a change here. They're going to have South bring it in. Pass it in. Backcourt pressure from the Tigers. 6, 5. Anacortes has got to move the ball down the floor quick. Pass half court they go. Let's get off that shot.
Nice pass.
Up in time.
Yes.
And it falls.
Nice.
Nicely done. So Hofstad manages to end things on a high note there. 13-4 your score at the end of the first period of play. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more basketball after this.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at kennellykeysmusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
And we welcome you back into Anacortes High School as we get ready for the second period of play. Your score 13-4 in the 2017 TigerHawk Extravaganza. I always look forward to midway here. The lights go down and both teams or both squads start showing off all the stuff they've been working on, getting ready for this game, you know.
There's usually competition at halftime of each game. And I believe also in between games there will be some competition also, Lou. So as Burlington's received all their kind of creepy looking white masks.
I noticed Anacortes has got hard hats tonight. So
yes.
All right, we're back live action here.
Nice D by Frank.
Once again, good footwork there. Katie King sinking that one for 2.
That's a good shot. That was good defense there. Just nice job by the Burlington player.
King's always had good footwork. We're going to get a foul here. Too much contact. This will be a block, and that's going to go against Burlington. Anacortes coming to the line. Hofstad shooting 2.
I like the aggressiveness of Hofstad there, going right to the rim, trying to make something happen. Drew the foul. That's what you always tell kids is, you know, even if you don't make the bucket, just draw the foul.
Finish. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Oh, Hofstad a little short on the first one. So she'll see if she can adjust here and get that second one in. Anacortes trailing by 11 at this point. Held to 4 points in the first quarter. There we go. 15-5, your new score here from the Anacortes High School. This is the ninth TigerHawk.
Whoa!
Oh, rejected by Melissa Freen.
You should hear the "You got swatted" chant any moment here.
That was a big hand right there. It just said, no, I don't think so.
Right.
Out of bounds it goes. Burlington bringing the ball in right underneath their own basket. Nice inbound pass.
Nice
it's going to get interrupted by Rundgren. Oh, checked that by Bowman.
Right.
Bowman with the steal on the dribble. Now to Freen. Freen to the top of the key. Gets it inside. They go back to Bowman on the outside. She rolls it into the middle of the paint. We're going to get a foul. Too much contact. I believe that's going to go against, might be Lexi Watson. No, check that. It's going to go against Allison Ray.
Right. Yeah.
Her first personal. Both teams with 16 fouls here in the first half.
Nice move.
Freen, nice turn. Once again, she's got everything right.
Yes.
She puts it in. Rundgren with the rebound, puts it back up, scores 2, draws the foul.
There we
Rundgren
go.
to the line.
Very nice.
Foul called against Haley Renan-Hines. That will be her first 7th team foul for Burlington Edison.
Well, I'm waiting for him to give the Hawks the 2 points on the board, Lou. The referee definitely signaled that the basket was good.
And
there we go. All right. Nice.
And Rundgren's shot is true. 8-15 now your score. So Anacortes trying to close the gap here, able to make up some points so far here in the second period of play. So far, Dave, I got to say, Burlington's probably got an edge in terms of ball rotation, although right there,
right,
a little ball handling error resulted in a turnover.
Oh.
Rundgren now with the ball just over the half-court stripe. Well defended by Renan-Hines. And that ball is going to get knocked away, go out of bounds. It'll stay Anacortes' ball, but...
Good hands by Haley Renan-Hines. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Renan-Hines. Yep, yeah, she's very aggressive. She's got good skills. It's a good matchup for Rundgren, actually.
Yeah.
All right, they pop the ball into Hans. Hans will drive it down the left-hand side. Ball is going to be knocked away. Players go down. And let's see, we're going to have a conference of zebras here. Decide what we want to do. And they are saying that is going to be an Anacortes ball. Tough angle for Dave and I to see. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. There you go. That's what we needed. This will be an Anacortes ball coming in. Huffstock with it. She'll go to Freen right down on the post.
There we go.
There you go. That should be a gimme for Melissa Freen, and she makes it work. So just like that, gap has been closed to 5 for down from 11. As the Hawks game starts to warm up, Rule with the ball. She'll drive into the middle of the paint. She's going to go up to the basket.
It's going to be a block.
Yeah, we're going to get a foul there.
That'll be on Gabby Rundgren. Came just a little bit late on the help, and that'll be a block. You bet.
6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the second period of play. In this 9th matchup between Anacortes and Burlington for TigerHawk 2017.
I will say whoever the manufacturer of the whistles is for these referees has definitely produced a good quality product, as they seem to be working very well tonight.
Yeah, both teams going into the bonus now.
Wow.
High shot that arcs in. So your new score is going to be 16-10.
Chaslyn Woods checks in for the Tigers. Haley Schmidt back in for the Hawks.
Freen will inbound the ball against backcourt pressure from Burlington.
Here we go.
Nicely handled by Anacortes.
Shoot that.
Schmidt comes down the floor, passes
nice.
off. Lindsay Bowman sinks it from the corner for 2. And we're going to get a timeout called here by the Burlington Edison Tigers.
That's their second.
And we will stay right with you through this timeout. So
it's going to be a full timeout.
So good energy here, Dave.
Oh.
Both teams pretty fired up, playing well. A little cold to start. We had, a problem. If I had to guess, I would probably say we had 15, 16 shots on goal that just could have fallen, but just did not choose to go in. And But now both teams are well in the zone and scoring here in the second quarter. Let's see, we were
15-4 at start of the quarter,
15-4,
or I'm sorry, 13-4.
Yeah.
So Anacortes up 8-3 this quarter so far.
Yeah, gaining some ground. 16-12 now your score. We'll see where Anacortes can go from here. Coach Welk talking to the starters, as is Coach McLeod over on the other bench. And we certainly appreciate you tuning in for us tonight. This is going to be an exciting evening. And as I often say this time of year, I love doing basketball games because this is no time to be outside. It is
That's
cold.
right, yes. Especially when you get here a half hour before game time and you have to park in the lower level.
Full house, and it's going to get fuller here as the night goes on. People still coming in the door. All right, clock ticking past 6 minutes here as Burlington with the ball, moves it around the outside. Now into the paint they dive. Good inside pass. Freed says no. Freed's going to get called for the foul, but you know what? She did a great job there of anticipating and seeing that develop. Hey, Dave, you know, one thing I will have to say, having watched Freed play now for a couple of years,
right?
The old Melissa Freed would have stomped her foot and, you know, gestured with her hands and said, "Oh, I can't believe that." And she has matured as a player so much. She just understands that, hey, you know, that's part of the game. She did a great job there. She's in exactly the right spot, doing her job. The foul gets called, you just move on. It's a pleasure to watch her now. She's a wily player. She's very smart. She knows exactly where to position herself. She does a great job defensively.
Right.
And offensively, she's a force to be reckoned with down there in the paint.
She's on the attack.
Yep, Freed now with the ball, puts it up. Good shot.
Nice rebound.
Rebound by Rundgren, no good.
Another nice
rebound.
rebound.
We got a foul here. That's going to go against Burlington. That's going to bring Hofstadt to the line, shooting 2. Great effort by Anacortes there. The third attempt on that shot is the one that actually drew the foul. So.
Right. This will be Erin's third attempt at the line tonight.
First one no good. Let's see if she can adjust again and put it in. 18-12 your score here.
There we go.
That one is good. A little bit of old home week here. Looking across the way there, Dave. I can see the Irvings are here tonight.
Yeah. Jordan Neville's back in town. Jake Richards and Edie Breckenridge, his girlfriend from Burlington, in town tonight. Former Tiger player.
There. Nice go there by Rundgren. Too bad she couldn't get that to fall. And we're going to get.
Thank you, Mr. Referee, for that call. I'm 99% sure that was out on an Anacortes player, but we'll take it.
I don't think so, but nice inbound pass. Shots up, no good.
There we go.
Freed with the second effort. She managed to put it in. Melissa Freed for 2.
3-point game, and really Anacortes could have the lead, and shots are starting to fall. That might not be good for Burlington.
We're going to get a blocking call. This one will not be against Freed, I believe.
I think it's Erin Hofstadt.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's going to go against Freed as well. It's kind of hard to see that as a block, in that she was behind the player as she shot. So, but
Coach Ken Welk letting the ref know that he's pretty sure that he's incorrect.
Woods comes to the line, puts in the first.
I believe Coach Welk was giving him the same explanation as you had just stated, Lou. Like, if you want to call a foul, fine, but how is it on that person?
How do you block from that side?
Right.
Second shot, no good. Anacortes with the ball, coming back down the other way. Rundgren on the dribble.
Nice screen. See if we can get some.
Over to Schmidt.
Oh, you got to find your post.
Schmidt to
She was wide open.
Bowman works it inside.
Go to work, Melissa.
In paint. Now she brings it back outside. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Freed turns to fire. She's going to draw the foul. Oh, jump ball. Jump ball. That will stay with an Anacortes possession. So.
All right.
Lindsay South comes into the game for Melissa Freed, who gets a nice round of applause for her efforts as she comes out. 15-19 your score. We got about 4 minutes and 45 seconds left till halftime in this contest. And there's a discussion going on between the refs.
Well, I'm wondering what they're discussing. The call was a jump ball. Are they discussing the possession arrow.
I'm wondering if one of them called a foul and the other called a jump ball. But, okay, well,
Okay.
we're back in business. This will be an Anacortes inbound from their own baseline.
Find the corner. Oh, a little late. Go to work, Gabby.
Rundgren.
Go to work.
Triple covered, puts it up, almost gets
Nice.
it to go.
Yes.
Got the rebound. That one's going to go in from Hofstadt, and she draws the foul coming to the line once again.
Really like what Hofstadt's doing on the offensive boards tonight, Lou. This is the third time now that she's got an offensive board. Second time out of those three that she's been able to draw a foul.
And that will be the third foul on Annalise Reyes. 9th team foul, both teams now with 9. Both teams on the verge of double bonus. Hofstad puts in the first. Once again, we've got a 3-point margin. 19-16 your score. And now it's 2. 17-19. Burlington comes roaring back down the floor. On the run. Into the paint they go, trying to draw the foul. Shot goes up. No foul.
Straight up.
Burlington maintains possession. They bring it back outside the perimeter now.
Nice job by Hofstadt there on defense to just stay straight up and force them to pass it back out.
Good adjustment by South there as well. And that will be Rundgren that comes down with the rebound off the missed shot.
Opportunity to tie or take the lead here, Lou, with a made bucket for the Hawks.
Schmidt.
Oh,
Schmidt
here we
all
go.
by herself takes the 3. Oh, no good. A good idea, though. And of course, with the rebound, wild pass, it's going to go out of bounds. Over and back is the call. That will make it a Burlington basketball.
Nice rebound by Lindsay South. Just unfortunately couldn't complete the pass back out to the wing there.
Nice 3-point attempt there by Schmidt. She was wide open and sensed, hey, if you're going to let me have it, I'll take the shot. Good passing game by Burlington all night long. And whoops, just as I say that, we get a travel.
Well, nice job by Lindsay South. There was a switch there. I don't know if Burlington was quite prepared for the switch, which would be surprising. They've been doing it quite a bit tonight, but nice job by Lindsay South to force the travel there. Oh, shoot that, Haley. There you go.
She moves in, takes the shot, and sinks it for 2. Schmidt for 2, tying up the game at 19.
That's Haley's first 2 points of the night so far.
Burlington moves it in, bounce pass down low. That's
we go.
Well defended by Anacortes. That results in a jump ball.
It's going to be Burlington ball, though. Yeah. Hofstadt thought it was Anacortes ball. Might have forgot about the last jump ball on the other end. So
I tell you what, though, even if they retain possession, you still interrupt the offensive flow. That's always a good thing to do if you can do it.
You bet. You get to reset your defense. Ooh, almost a steal by Gabby there.
Across the top, into the hands of Ray. Ray now down to Renat Hines, back up to Ray, and across over to Watson. And here's an outside 3. It's good, nothing but net. That one from Allison Ray.
That was pretty deep, Luke. That was a good 2-3 feet behind the line.
We're going to get a 30-second timeout here from Coach Welk, and again, we'll stay with you through this timeout. So, Dave.
Okay.
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this replay here. Yeah, that is a long outside shot, you know, and that's great. Those are the kind of 3-pointers that a coach loves. She realized, okay, everybody's covered and I'm well defended. How about if I just step backwards and shoot?
Yeah. And you're welcome.
Yeah. If we can do that, things get a lot easier, you know.
It's easy to say you're welcome, of course, when it goes right through the net and touches nothing but net. But you're welcome, Coach.
So we got 3 minutes till halftime of this game. Your score, 22-19. Burlington has grown out in front. Yeah, Dave point now. Look at the size of the student section here.
The band right next to him. Holy cow.
Give and go back and forth there for Anacortes. They work the ball down low to South. South turns around. Bounce pass underneath, interrupted. And Burlington's going to come away with it.
It's going
to be Anacortes' ball, so it must have gone out of bounds there in the corner. Exactly 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter of play. Anacortes looking to stay with Burlington here. They've gained a lot of ground here in this second period. Tied things up. Rundgren with the ball.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Yeah, you knew as soon as she leaned into her there, they were going to call the offensive foul. That will go against Gabby.
It's either a no call or a block.
I think from his angle, though, he could see her lean in, and that's always going to result in a call. Good ball rotation on the part of Burlington, but Anacortes with the steal, up for two. Good job, Haley Schmidt. Wow, we got a 1-point game. So one of the things that Anacortes is keying into, there it is again. She just did it again. Anacortes is keying into the fact that the rotation is predictable from Burlington, and has had several steals here. Long outside three, and it's good. Allison Ray once again makes Anacortes pay from the outside. South on the drive down the left-hand side, fades into the paint, puts it up. No good.
Back on Aaron Huffstott here. Oh.
This foul is going to go, apparently.
Yep. He was pointing to the Burlington player to let him know she's the shooter.
She's the shooter at the other end because we're in double bonus here.
Right.
So Huffstead called for the foul. That'll be her second.
I was going to
10th team foul for Anacortes.
Disagree with the referee again, thinking they were going to really mess up Burlington. I mean, I wanted to be against Burlington, but it wasn't. So glad he was just pointing out she was the shooter.
Jaslyn Woods at the line, sinks the first. Your margin is now 5 points, 26-21. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here before we get to halftime in this first contest of our doubleheader tonight.
Rosalind Cohen for the first time checks in tonight for the Hawks at 5'6".
No good, rebounded by Anacortes. Anacortes now on the move against backcourt pressure. Good defensive effort there by Haley Renette Hines. And yeah, a little different in the girls' game. Not so important. There's no 10-second rule there. So.
Yeah, I know folks in the crowd were getting worried, but there's no need to worry. The 30-second shot clock is all you really got to worry about as far as the winning possessions of time. Oh, that's a foul.
All kinds of contact, and we finally do get a whistle. And I believe this is going to be Rundgren. No, check that. That's going to be
Lindsey Bowman.
Yeah, going to the line. So Bowman to the line with 1 minute and 46 seconds left to go here.
Lindsey's first attempts from the line tonight. We got
and
30 seconds.
And we will once again stay with you here. Evie Rule called for that last foul. So just noting that that puts both teams into double bonus here for the last minute and 46 seconds. As you are watching Coach Welk at work here, expressing some very important information, evidently, because it's coming across strong.
Well, when I played for Coach Welk on the boys' C team way back in the day, I don't know what he's saying, but based on the expressions on his face, as a player, it's like, okay, I better get this done because he's not happy right now.
Yeah, even from this distance, I can tell something needs to change.
Right.
It's unlikely.
I'm making a request, and I expect you to grant my request.
It's unlikely that he was emphatically saying things are going great. Keep up the good work.
Right. Nice job.
First one's good.
100% from the line tonight for Lindsey. 1 for 1.
Oh, there goes her percentage.
Right.
Burlington coming back down the other way on the dribble now.
Stop ball. Uh-oh.
Once again, Ray from the corner. No good this time. But, boy, it's dangerous to leave her out there.
Yes,
she's already proven twice she can make that shot. Schmidt on the dribble down the right-hand side.
There of Haley Schmidt with the ball.
Freen now puts it up. Freen still having trouble getting him to go. She's getting all kinds of open shots. She's just not finishing enough to get him to sink.
Oh, boy.
Going out of Hines down from the outside. Past the over. No good for the three. Ray once again wide open there over on the left-hand side of the key. They're going to have to do something about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't keep doing that.
Hofstede tries to move it inside down low. It's interrupted by Burlington. Now here's a long pass to Ray. Ray drives into the post, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Anacortes.
Freen seems to maybe have taken a shot to the face there. She was trying to let the official know things are not okay.
Ball mishandled by Anacortes. Bowman on the dribble, it goes out of bounds. That's a turnover to Burlington, and we've got 45 seconds left as Burlington takes over the ball on the hip and comes back the other direction. Here we go with the Tigers now going to try ball rotation across the top. Nice pick play. They work it inside. Player evidently not ready. Didn't see that developing and hit her right in the feet. Turn over to Anacortes. Now Anacortes comes back down. They give it to Schmidt over on the right-hand side of the key. Works it up top to Freen. Freen wide open, takes a shot, puts it in. Woo, man, that wasn't the prettiest of shots, but it got it there. 24-26, 2-point differential again. Anacortes trailing by 2 here. Less than 20 seconds to go.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
That's going to be Haley's third.
Oh, boy, it's going to be something to think about in the second half of play here. That will, in fact, go against Haley Schmidt.
Yeah.
Both teams are in the double bonus, so this will be 2 shots no matter what. It was a shooting foul anyway. Run on Hines.
Will be for Haley.
Cohen out of the game. Gabby Rundgren back into the game for Anacortes for this last 15-second sprint until we get to halftime. Run on Hines with the second shot. No good. Score remains 24-26, but into the mix comes Jaslyn Woods, who gets the rebound, puts it up for 2.
Nice look up the floor.
Freen now with 5 seconds to go. She works it in down low to Rundgren. Rundgren gets fouled.
You bet.
Yeah, she got bumped into pretty hard there. She'll come to the line to shoot a couple.
Not a terrible foul. Force her to make the free throws if you're Burlington, because she was easily going to make the lane if she didn't get fouled. So, not the worst move there, but with 1.8 left, some people might be like, but it was a guaranteed 2 if she didn't get fouled. So.
There's a lot of basketball leagues where that wouldn't have been called with only 1.8 seconds left.
Right.
First one's good. That foul, by the way, was against Renard Hines. That was her second. Rundgren now puts up her second shot, and it is good. 26-28. Your margin is 2.
She got the 2 points anyways.
And this will be a long court to cover in a second, just under 2 seconds.
Very important you don't get deep here, which they didn't. Shot's no good whether it goes or not.
So that's going to bring the first half of play to a close here in a packed house at Anacortes High School. This 2017 TigerHawk Challenge. 28-26 your score. Anacortes trailing by 2. We're going to do a little business. We're going to take some breaks. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals
Cool!
to our massive Lego kit area.
Alright!
Stop in to check out our brand new RC toy selection, including drones, or pick out a baby shower gift.
Awesome!
Try out a toy, have it wrapped, and walk out all in the same visit.
I love it!
There's something for everybody here at Toy Stories on 9th Street, Anacortes.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes web lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you. One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Yeah, I'd come back with this competition that's on the floor now. Okay. All right, folks, we are in halftime, and of course, during TigerHawk, halftime is always a little unusual. And right now, the Anacortes cheerleaders are setting up a really large mat because they are obviously going to be doing something special. And you're getting a chance to see some of the playoffs, or the replays. But we're now bringing you in live to the gym to what we're seeing. as there's some excitement in the air. People are running around. Things are getting taped to the floor. There's usually kind of an extended halftime in each game, as well as the break in the middle between the two games.
Correct.
And it's all about each team giving their cheer team and their support fans a chance to show off a little bit. So we're going to learn, just like you're learning, exactly what's going to happen here, and we'll stay with you while they're getting things set up. Fantastic second period there for the Hawks. They bring it back, 26-28 your score at the half after they were trailing by 11, I think. At the
they outscored Burlington 21-15 that quarter. They were trailing by 9, sorry, and they were able to get it down to, my math isn't quite right here, I guess. 22-15,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
And listen, we always want to do this. We like to do this anytime we're broadcasting. If you would like to jump on YouTube there, put a comment up, let us know where you're listening from, or if you have Dave's or mine's direct connection through cell or SMS text, send us something. Let us know where you're listening from. I know we have at least a couple of people listening down in Corvallis, Oregon tonight. Joe D'Amelio, shout out to you and everybody that's tuned in.
Joe D.
Appreciate you. Wish you were here, buddy.
Yes.
Wish you were here. But
soon,
I'm glad
right?
you're here. I know you're doing what you got to do, man. So
coming home soon, though, right?
Well, as a matter of fact,
winter break.
Matter of fact, yeah, we'll be home, and if I'm not mistaken, is down fishing. Now that I think about it, he's in Brookings, Oregon, right now, probably tuned in because they were going down for a little fishing trip after the last class. So Joe, be safe out there on the water. Do your thing, and we appreciate everybody. We're always amazed where people are around the country and around the globe tuned in, getting a chance to join us here in the Anacortes High School Gymnasium. Okay, you can see that the cheer team has now got things started. We're going to be quiet and let you enjoy that.
High School Cheer Squad. And now, Bloomington Edison Tigers Cheer Squad. You're up. your turn for your original prop.
Well, there you go. So we got a chance to see both cheer squads kind of go through the motions there of all the stuff they've been planning. It's always a really big deal. You can tell so much work has gone into tonight. You know, they work for months getting the routine. It's always new and unique. It's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be honest, I'd hate to be a judge. Both those were pretty darn good.
Yeah, you know, and I don't think you mentioned that tonight. If you're new to the TigerHawk idea, just there are judges here tonight judging everything. How the cheer squad does, how much support do they get from the fans, how does the student section do?
Right.
Do they have their own custom chants? You know, everything's getting judged, and then there's a big discussion.
Yeah.
And right now tonight we'll find out who's this year's winner.
Yeah, and they sit over the PA, so I assume it's going to be happening soon. That Burlington will get to do the student section will get to do their thing here soon, and then I assume Anacortes will do theirs during the boys' game. That's usually how it happens.
Be the case. Yeah.
But I will say that every year I don't know how long.
Hang on a second.
Hold
Dave.
up.
Darth Vader is making an appearance once again here at TigerHawk.
I always stop for Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's best if we let the Dark Lord do his thing.
Right.
And so now the Burlington student section has slid around their white faces. They've all got white masks on. Darth is giving commands. Look, he's now obviously taking control of the entire group.
Good timing with the new Star Wars movie coming out soon. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh.
Starting to get dark.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh,
a challenger
Obi-Wan
emerges in the group.
Oh. Come on, Obi-Wan. Get her done.
No. Yes. Great camera work by our crew there, capturing as this battle rages.
Yeah.
Darth has been vanquished.
Obi-Wan in the basketball shorts. I never knew he wore them. That is awesome.
Even Obi-Wan, relax sometimes.
Right.
Couldn't always be an intense killer.
Right.
So, well, okay, so quite the battle just took place there between some of our favorite Star Wars characters.
Yep.
You got a chance to see it there. We'll let you be the judges as night goes on for exactly how much work has gone in by each team and which team has done best.
I will say, whoever was acting as Obi-Wan, if you're not in the drama club, you need to be in there because the fall he took when he got hit was pretty darn awesome. I'll be honest.
He was in role.
Yes. He was committed to the role, as they say.
Well, the Burlington girls have trotted back out of the locker room now. We expect to see Anacortes
for the second time.
Yeah. So and let's take a look here. What do we have in terms of stats there out of the first half?
Well, I've just been keeping track of points for the Seahawks, to be honest with you, but I don't know what she has. I'll say for Burlington first, but we know Allison Ray has at least hit a couple threes, and fortunately missed a couple wide open ones because otherwise this score could be different very quickly. So, but for the Seahawks, Lindsey Bowman has 5. Gabby Rongren also has 5. Haley Schmidt has 4, both on fast break, on one fast break layup, and then a nice little jump shot from the key there. And then Erin Huffstadt, also has 5, 3 of those from the free throw line. She's 3 for 6 from the line. And then Melissa Freen is the leading scorer for the Hawks with 6.
Oh, there you go.
So very consistent. Only 5 players have scored, but they're all either at 5 or 6.
And Freen could easily have 12. She had, she had a lot of opportunities there.
Just like we said about Allison Ray being left wide open, and fortunately for the Seahawks, missed a couple threes.
Yep.
I would suggest to Burlington, if you want to win this game, probably to quit letting Melissa Freen get the ball in
they've been
good
just
positions,
lucky so far. It has
she
dropped.
has just missed on a number of shots, and eventually, as we know from all of our years of coaching and watching basketball, that eventually the shots start falling.
You can't keep a good player down.
That's
Sooner or later
right.
it's not falling. All right, we've got about 2 minutes left here in the halftime. So let's take a break, do a little business. We'll bring you back for the second half of this girls basketball game.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No test or homework. ASC is ran by volunteers including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information and registration forms, go to seniorcollege.org.
Behind every great Anacortes club and team, there's an unspoken hero. People that get us our team gear, organize our team dinners, and support us in everything else we need. From every student athlete in AHS, thank you Saba, for the football team's two-a-day shirts, the volleyball team's warm-up gear, and everything else in between. Saba, the Seahawk Athletic Booster Association.
We welcome you back into Anacortes High School Gymnasium. We're most of the way through the girls' game now. Got the first half out of the way, and halftime is rolling down. Less than 1 minute to go before we get the third period of play underway. Your score, Anacortes trailing by 2 to the Burlington Edison Tigers, 28 to 26. Dave, what do you think? Adjustments in the second half, as you were talking about? I think Burlington's going to have to ramp up the defensive effort on Free.
Yeah.
And I think we've got to get some outside protection on the left side of the perimeter there to keep Allison Ray contained. Because if you let her have the shot, she's clearly green-minded to take it.
Yeah, no doubt, and she should. I mean, she's 2 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, and 2 of those 3 misses barely missed.
Yeah.
So the other adjustment I would suggest to both teams, and I'm not knocking on the officials, but clearly they're going to blow their whistle a lot. Some crews blow it more than others. That's the reality of life in basketball. This crew clearly likes to do that. I would highly suggest you adjust your defensive slide and positioning a little bit.
Make it clear.
To try and prevent them from blowing the whistle, because
both teams into double bonus there in the first half.
Very early into the first half. So I would suggest both teams trying to adjust to that, and just understanding this is the group of officials that's going to call this game, and we need to adjust to that ourselves.
It's a good coaching tip right there. You need to learn that in the first half and adjust to it in the second half.
Right.
What are your refs doing, and what are they calling?
Exactly.
All right, Anacortes ball to start things off. Hofstadt with it. She'll move it in.
Same starting 5 for the Hawks, Lou that started the game.
Schmidt works it inside to Freen. Freen now for Rundgren. Rundgren turns around and puts it up for 2. No good off the side of the rim. Rebound to Burlington. Up they come down the right-hand side. Good
nice
pass.
Hand.
That ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Anacortes, but
Melissa Freen, good defensive play there, not making sure that skip pass, cross-court pass did not get completed. Nice job.
Way to break up the offensive flow. Ball inbounded now. All around the top of key comes Reyes. She'll work it inside to Woods. Outside they go again. Back they go to Woods. Woods trying to find someplace on the post, and we're going to get a block called against Freen. And now she does look over her coach and just says, really? So, it's, and as you said, Dave, that's in this game that is going to get called. So learn from that and adjust. So the first foul of the second half goes against Anacortes. That will not be a shooting foul. This will be a three-point attempt out of the corner, no good. Rundgren with the rebound, and she'll come back up on the dribble. Pass to Schmidt. Schmidt to Hofstedt. High pass inside to Freen. Freen with the fakes. Up she goes. Freen for 2.
Very nice.
They're all tied up at 28 now. Now we're not. 30-28 your score.
I believe that was Jaslyn Woods. It was hard to see from our angle here. Nice, getting Gabby Rongren in the post there.
She is double covered, and we're going to get a jump ball.
You know, Gabby's one of those players, Lou, I know she's put down as a wing on the roster, and she's a pretty darn good ball handler and all that. But my favorite part of her game, personally, is when she posts people up. To me, she is dominant in the post.
Yeah.
Not just very good, she's dominant.
And you know, she's got a good sense of where the basket is, even when her eyes are off of it.
Right.
So she's very agile. So for a lot of big post players, when they're down low like that, she has the ability to fake left, fake right, go back left. You know, she can just kind of lose them in motion. And that's a real big part of her game. She doesn't play the post like a big player. She plays it like an agile small player looking for holes to work through.
Right.
She's really good at it.
Well, when she was younger, she was bigger than most of the kids, so she had to learn to play post, which has definitely helped her game as she's continued throughout her high school career here. It's going to be a
kickball
foul on.
No, it's a
Did he call kickball? Okay, good.
Yep.
I was worried it was a fourth foul on Haley Schmidt. So.
And he correctly resets the clock for Anacortes. They'll get a new 30 seconds here. So coming in front of their own bench, Hofstad goes to Freen. Freen down low, looks to go to Schmidt.
Pass.
Schmidt, oh, has an opportunity, can't get it to go.
That was a beautiful pass.
Reyes comes down, passes it off. Over to Ray. Ray now to Katie King. Back they go into the corner. Long three attempt, no good off the front of the rim. Contested ball.
Got a foul on Burlington. Haley Schmidt with the defensive board there, and then number 13, I believe, Allison Ray. Right?
Let's see if that goes against Ray here. Yes, indeed, that's her second. Schmidt with the ball, long pass up the floor to Rongren. Rongren looking for an opportunity. Well covered. Hands off the ball to Schmidt. Schmidt, nice little pop-up shot, no good. Burlington manages to keep it inbounds. And now Reyes back up the floor. She'll make the long pass, and into the center they go. And Freen in the heavy contact there. She interrupts the pass, but also makes contact with the player.
She was trying to hustle back on D and was just a little bit late. That should be her third, I believe, Lou. They haven't posted it on the board yet, but they called it on Gabby Rongren, actually, which is her fourth.
That is her fourth. So 4 on Rongren. Wow. She's going to have to adjust her play. Moving forward here. 5 minutes
in the game for now.
5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here. Burlington up by 2 points, and now by 5. Nice shot there from Annalise Reyes. She puts it in. 33-28 now your score. Rongren comes down the floor. Yeah, she's got to know her.
Oh, no. That is terrible.
Wow.
That is terrible.
Tough call going to go against Anacortes here as Rongren was run into. And in the eyes of the official, it looked to her like she had, in fact, offensively fouled, and that's going to take her out of the game. That'll be her 5th. She'll take a seat.
Wow.
And Lindsay South checks into the game for the Seahawks. Well, that's going to change things going forward for the Anacortes strategy, that is for sure. Well, trailing by 5 here.
Can't recall last time any player has fouled out with 13 minutes left in the game, especially in a call that horrendous. Wow.
Freen bringing the ball up the floor. Nice pass inside. Good turn and shoot. Huffstedt's going to go to the line. Shot's no good, but she's going to get 2 from the charity strike. Wow.
Referee Jim Falk, normally not the worst initial I've ever seen, but that was one of the worst calls I've seen. Holy cow. Get in there.
Hufsted all around the rim, but can't get it to fall. 33-28, still your score here. 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third period of play here on the first of our doubleheader presentation tonight for 2017 TigerHawk. Second shot also no good, but Freen gets in there, gets a hand on it. Up she goes strong, can't get it to fall. Down the floor comes Burlington, over to Reyes. Reyes into the middle of the paint. Long pass over to the far side. Now they move it to the other side, and here is their big number 3, or big 13 Allison Ray, a three-point shooter, she can't get it to fall, but once again, she worked herself open. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Seahawks. So let's take a quick 30-second break here, folks, and we'll bring you back for some more basketball after this message. Well, it looks like we're going to end up staying with you through the break, so I can tell the Anacortes bench is still trying to figure out how they're going to change their game plan now with one of their principal players, one of their big starters, out for the rest of the game.
Lou, none of them have ever seen this situation before, and Coach Welk had a sub up there for Gabby ready to go in. And
oh, you adjust. It's next person up. It's what you do. You can't dwell on it. You gotta move past it. But this is going to definitely be a game changer for the way Anacortes runs their offense.
We'll find Melissa there in the post.
Goes off of her foot. Ball is loose on the floor. Picked up by Burlington, and Reyes is on the run. She's looking for the pass. Down the floor she goes. Into the hands of Haley and Renard Hines. We've got a whistle stop and play.
I believe. That was definitely a foul. That's the correct call.
So Anacortes is going to have to really start watching here. We got a lot of basketball left to play in this game. This is certainly not how Anacortes wants to handle the fouls. We're going to have a couple of players going to have to take a seat here.
Coach Welk is sending Evie Hansen for Melissa Freen at this point.
Freen essentially takes herself out until at least some point in the fourth period. Anacortes trailing by 5. They've overcome this margin and more, so easily able to climb back into it. And now trailing by 6 as Renard Hines makes her second free throw. All right, Anacortes trying to move the ball around the perimeter. Hofstad, nice big target inside. Beautiful shot. She's in for 2. 34-30. Boy, great effort there as she was moving through the paint to just put her hands up and make herself a very obvious target for that quick pass. Good technique there.
Oh, that's going to be Anacortes' ball, I believe. Oh, no. Right near the end there, we touched it last. So.
Let's see if we can see how that ball went out. So it will stay Burlington ball. There's the inbound pass. Straight to the hoop goes Reyes. Nice underhand scoop shot, but it doesn't fall.
Nice rebound by Lindsay South.
Oh boy, good hustle play there on the part of Renard Hines. She comes up from behind and just knocks the ball out. We'll stay with Anacortes. So Lindsay South will look to inbound. Right under the hoop they go. Good effort. We're going to say no shot. Foul on the floor. Looks like there was a push on the part of Burlington. See who they're going to call this on. Maybe on number 5. It's going to go against Katie King. There's the inbound pass, and that one almost gets away from Anacortes.
Nice hustle by Hofstad.
Good attempt at a quick pass and shot, but it was no good from South. Burlington with the ball now coming down the other way.
Oh boy. Wide open 3 there.
Burlington extends the score to 7, or the lead to 7. So Anacortes trying to find its footing here offensively without Freen and without Rongren on the floor. It's been difficult for them. You can kind of feel that engine slowing down.
Right.
They just they're having trouble finishing.
Timeout from I didn't see which
Anacortes. So Anacortes bench is going to call a 30-second timeout. We will stay with you through this timeout. So we've got 3 minutes left in the third period of play. We got a lot of basketball. Anacortes has got time to make their adjustments and come back out of this hole. They're down by 7. 37-30 is your current score. And I can tell you this right now, Anacortes is not trailing due to a lack of energy in the gym.
No doubt about that. To be honest, as much as I love the game, when it's this TigerHawk thing, the game obviously is important, but you know, the energy in the gym during this TigerHawk thing kind of almost overtakes the game itself.
Oh, absolutely. It's always a different basketball environment than any other game of the year.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Anacortes can put together here. Schmidt comes down the floor, closely guarded by Allison Ray. And that ball is going to be contested. We have a jump ball there.
Right. This will be Anacortes ball.
And indeed it is. This one will stay with the Seahawks.
See if they can get a bucket off the inbounds here, Lou. That's always kind of the goal on most inbounds plays. Try and get
run that inbound play. Oh, she's going to, Hofstedt gets called for an offensive foul as she pivoted into the Burlington player. So, I got to say that one, there was actually quite a bit of contact and a good push. So, probably the right call. But Anacortes starting to show a little bit of frustration here, as fouls have become something they're really going to have to factor in for the rest of this game. So Schmidt, her pass is interrupted by Reyes. Reyes pops it loose and into the hands of Reyes as he puts it in for 2. And we're going to have another timeout called by Coach Welch. And this will be a full timeout. So Coach Welch reaching a point where he's now pulled those 5 players off the floor 3 times, trying to get the point across. And again, Dave, you know, we said they're making adjustments. He wants those adjustments to be very clearly understood.
Yeah.
It's not a bad technique. You know, okay, I sent you out there to try something. Now here's what you need to do different. I'll call you back in here again if we need to go over it again.
Right. But eventually, I can only do this so many times because eventually I run out of these things.
So,
I will say coaching AAU versus high school, college, professional level, where they get many more timeouts than you do in a typical AAU tournament or league game. And I would love to have more timeouts than 2 per half.
Oh, sure.
You know,
absolutely.
Because you can do things such as this and utilize it, you know, and still be able to save one for later in a late game situation, or late half situation, which is tougher to do at the younger levels because they're trying to keep the games moving because it's usually tournaments. You got game after game after game. Here, fortunately, you only have 1 or 2 games in a night, so and it's stop clock anyways.
But
different.
Good coaches also, you know, get so crafty at using a timeout to just change the tone of a game. You realize there's a momentum shift going on, and you call that timeout to interrupt that. Hopefully that's what Coach Welk has been able to do here for Anacortes, and maybe get them regrouped and back on board. This is going to be a foul against Burlington. I think this was going to go against Allison Ray. Oh, I take that back.
That's going to go against Dow.
Yeah, that's going to go against Dow for the Seahawks. My bad there. So that'll be her 3rd, and that is the 6th team foul for the Hawks here in the second half of play.
Just over 5.5 minutes into the first quarter.
A lot of things going to start coming together. Oh!
Jump ball, that'll be Burlington ball.
A lot of things going to start coming together here, Dave, for Anacortes that are troublesome. You know, you're going to go into bonus here, so you're going to have to back off a little defensively. You've got a couple of your best players are on the bench now.
One that can't come back at all.
Yeah. Oh, now we're going to get Schmidt called for contact.
Haley Schmidt, another one of the starters here, and it is a foul. Just trying to be aggressive, make something happen, which is good. Unfortunately, just a quarter of a step behind being able to make the play. So.
Yep, a lot of contact. Foul was properly called, and that's going to be her 4th. So Schmidt's going to come off the floor now. That's going to bring Lindsay Bowman back into the game. And that is the 7th team foul for the Hawks. So it is Bowman shooting from here on out for the Burlington Edison Tigers. Reyes at the line. She puts one up. It's good. That expands the margin to 10. 40-30. Now your new score here from the Anacortes High School gym. Second one good as well. Reyes doing well from the line tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's
take advantage of it when you're there.
Yep, she's probably going to get more opportunities the way things are developing. Loose pass there from Hofstedt, who's ultimately getting knocked out of bounds, but it will stay with Anacortes.
I'm seeing a lot of deflected balls by Burlington, not to take away from Burlington, but Anacortes could do a little better with the ball fakes. There's a foul on Burlington, and that will prevent a lot of those deflections. So.
Yes, indeed. So called there against Haley Renard Hines for the block. Not a shooting foul. Anacortes, Burlington only has 4 team fouls, so they have a couple to give before they have to start worrying about Anacortes going to the line. Here's the pass down the right-hand side, over to the top of the key. Now down low.
Nice move by Lindsey Bowman.
Reverse attempt, no good. Burlington comes away with it. Ray on the run. She's all by herself. In for the layup, and it's good. The wheels are starting to wobble here for the Anacortes Seahawks. Now down by 13. They're going to have to regroup. Stolen ball put in for another 2. Yeah, there's definitely some passing issues going on here, Dave, that could be tightened up. And again, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from how well Burlington is playing, but Anacortes is providing some extra opportunities for us.
Nice move by Bowman. Their shot was a little short, but I really like that move. It was a good ball fake, got an open shot.
Breakaway pass down to Ray, and Ray puts it in. Yeah, a little bit of momentum swinging into the direction of Burlington here.
Getting a delay of, we have an end line violation.
That's going to put the ball back into Burlington's hands there as Hofstedt must have, we couldn't see it, but she must have stepped on the line or something.
Coach Welks decided, well, I'm going to have to put Melissa Freem back in even with the 4 fouls. Try to get this thing turned around.
You see Maddie Holmes jogging into the game as well.
Checks in for Evie Hans.
47-30, 1:16 left to go in the 3rd period of play. Where Anacortes gets a chance to come to the bench once again, talk things over. Outside shot for 3, no good.
Nice block by Freem. Another contested shot by Freem. Nice job.
Yep, Freem then comes down with a rebound. Good defensive effort by number 33. Hofstedt now moving the ball down low, and then out to the top. There you go. There's a shot for 3, no good. They're going to need some more of that, Dave.
Good job by Maddie Holmes.
Holmes on the putback for 2. And that breaks a long dry spell of minutes there where Anacortes hasn't been able to put anything in.
Well, only their 6th point of the quarter with less than a minute left. Nice boxing out there by Anacortes. Those are the types of things you want to start seeing no matter what the score is, and just start cleaning things up. So nice work.
Freem now on the dribble, looks to go inside. Great pass, down low they go. Oh, can't get it to fall. Hofstedt though regroups and gets her own ball.
Good work. There you go.
A hop and a shot, no good.
Freem's got to be careful there.
Yes, she does. That's what Coach Volk was saying. Get your hands away.
Right.
And now from the corner for 3, no good. Rebound Burlington, pass it back outside. And now another 3-point attempt, no good. Freem comes away with it as time expires in the 3rd period of play. 47-32, Burlington leads Anacortes. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back in 1 minute after this.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
Well, we bring you back in live here on 2017 TigerHawk as both teams walk back out onto the field for the last 8 minutes of play. The court has been unfriendly in the third period there to Anacortes. It was good to them in the second period, but in the third, things didn't go their way. So now trailing by 15, they've got a big uphill climb, but they will have the ball to start things off.
Ooh, trouble. Yeah. I was hoping they wouldn't see it.
Maybe no one was looking.
Right.
Unfortunately, that is not the case.
Right.
Turnover to Burlington.
I was hoping their eyes were looking elsewhere.
Reyes on the long pass to the far side.
How dare they look at the person with the ball.
Good defensive effort there by
Nice.
Bowman. And we got a ball that goes out of bounds and will stay with Burlington. And somebody from Burlington's got to step over there and get it. That's there we go.
Yeah, that's usually a good start to the inbounds pass.
So Evie Rule will inbound this ball for the Tigers. Oh, once again, they leave Ray alone outside. She takes a three. It doesn't go, but and now we have a travel by Burlington. That'll go over to Anacortes.
Concern there first.
You know, Anacortes has not been able to shut that door. Ray has found opportunity after opportunity to shoot from the outside perimeter there, and you just can't leave her like that.
Fortunately, she is on a bit of a cold streak at the moment.
Yeah.
It hasn't worked against them in that sense, but nice take by Maddie Holmes. Nice work.
Oh, man. In and out by Holmes.
Oh.
Rebound by Hofstedt goes up, no good. The lid has closed on the basket for Anacortes here in the last several minutes. Now Ray goes up, no good. Gets a putback shot, attempt, no good. Freen steps in and grabs it, passes it up the floor, and that's going to go out of bounds.
But I believe it was deflected, Lou. No?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I think it just went out of bounds, and then Hofstedt jumped out and tried to save it, but her foot touched
The line.
Yeah.
So, right.
Yep. So
Gotcha.
that
So
will be a
even if
Burlington
it had
ball.
been deflected, it wouldn't have mattered at that point. Right.
Yeah, so crossing the 7-minute mark here, Anacortes is going to have to start scoring if they have any hope of crawling back into this. Ray with the ball. Well defended, though, so she gets rid of it. That's what they needed to do there. Dow did a good job of coming up and covering her. Don't leave her open on the perimeter.
Yeah, please.
Reyes with the pass to King.
Nice defense there by Aaron Hofstad. Aaron's having a pretty good game tonight, actually, Lou. A lot of things that don't go in the box score. A couple things. She's had some offensive boards, but moving her feet pretty well on defense. And in some cases, that would have been an easy drive for Burlington, and she's done that a few times tonight and cut off the person with the ball and kept her away from the hoop.
Katie King called for that last foul, offensive foul, so the ball goes over to Anacortes. See if they can capitalize on that error. Oh, nice move there by Dow. She drives the ball down in the Anacortes end, passes a little bit high. She's looking for Cohen, couldn't connect. Ray from the outside for three, and she drains it.
Should have only been
Oh, they only gave her two there.
Yeah,
Yep, only gave her two. Dow, well covered, but she gets it to Cohen. Cohen comes to the top of the key, puts up the shot.
You bet.
She's fouled from behind by Ray.
Yep. Ray trying to go for the block. Can't blame her. It would have been a surprise for Cohen that she was there. So,
and I know you're going to find this shocking as a basketball observer, but Ray does not feel she committed a foul.
What?
It's always amazing in every game. No fouls are actually committed. So Cohen makes some pay. She puts one in.
That's her first point of the game this evening.
So Burlington has 16 fouls now to Anacortes' 7. I will say they've been calling a lot of stuff, but at least it's been fairly even throughout the game.
Yeah, it has been, yeah.
For both sides. That second shot no good, but we got a whistle stopping play.
Lane violation, I believe, Lou.
Somebody in early.
Yeah. A key reminder for the shooter, they can't cross the line till the ball touches the rim. The others can't enter the lane till the ball is released. So.
Nice move on the inside.
Oh, no.
Put back is good, so Renat Hines went in, missed the shot. I didn't see who got the...
it's going to be on Freen, and I'm not 100% sure it was a foul, but I'm not saying it wasn't. Yeah, that's going to be her fifth. The one thing I will say, even if there was no contact from Melissa there, once you bring your arm down as someone is shooting, whether you make contact or not, any referee is usually going to call that a foul. And you just have to know that as a player. Whether you like it or not, that's the reality of life. So.
That's going to bring Schmidt back into the game because that is number 5 for
let's keep in mind, Schmidt has 4 herself.
Yeah, Anacortes is squeezing the sponge to get down here to this last 6 minutes. There's a lot of basketball left to play, and again, I will have to compliment Melissa Freen, because a couple of years ago we would have seen an explosion on the sideline, and instead she's handled it like a pro. It's not, you don't ever want to foul out. You want to play.
Right.
And
of course.
Some loose ball handling here by Anacortes is going to result in
almost
over and back, but it's going to go into the hands of Reyes. Reyes makes the pass, and number 50 puts it in.
Ooh, that was a great finish being off balance. I want to give whoever number 50 is, I wish we had her name. That was a great finish being off balance. She was running the floor hard. Wasn't the best pass, but good enough. And she finished off balance. Nice job. Oh,
no place to go there.
Short corner was wide open. Just tough to see when there's 2 people right in front of you. Little work, Maddie Holmes.
Holmes gets bumped out of bounds, and there will be a blocking foul called against Burlington.
It should be on Reyes, number 24. Yeah.
That should be her 3rd or 4th. Let's see what that is.
Oh, 4th.
Yeah, that's her 4th. Yep. So she's going to have to, because she's a very assertive player, and she's all over the floor, so she may have to rein it in a little bit. All right, both teams are in bonus now for the rest of this game. Hey, is that DJ Wilder I see walking along there with a tasty pretzel?
Yeah, hanging out with that Jordan Neville kid, they're both troublemakers, so. Maddie Holmes makes the first. That gives her 3 points for the game.
Your son DJ in the broadcasting business right now.
Yes, sir.
Working down at 710.
He is
now
an on-call personality. Well, not even personality, but operating the soundboard, waiting for a permanent position to come open. He finished his internship there. I'll brag for a minute here. And it seemed to go well, and they seemed to like him. So just got to wait for a position to be open. So he'll do the on-call thing and continue to work his job here in Anacortes. So
that is awesome.
Yeah,
that is really, really cool. DJ Wilder stepping into the big time there. I mean, that's the ESPN affiliate here in Seattle. It's a very, very impressive place to be working.
Yeah, he's working for 6 or 7 weeks there on the Brock and Salk show. They let him speak once, right as the show ended on his last day. He got to tell him that the hay is kept in the barn, which is something they end the show with each day. So.
Ooh, nice effort there by Schmidt. That was a great pop-up shot. Didn't go, but Anacortes is trying here in these last few minutes.
Nice defense again by Huffstad. I'm really impressed with it. I've only seen a couple games last year that Aaron played in, and tonight, first game this year I've seen her looking really good.
Her passing needs to be a little crisper, but her defense is fantastic.
The defense has been really good.
There's a steal, and this shot's going to go up for 2. As Burlington extends the lead now, up by 22 with 4 minutes to play. Here comes Hofstad.
That's a block.
There will be a blocking call there, and that is proper. So her feet were not set.
You bet.
So Ray will get called for that. She walks over towards her bench as if she knows that means she's going to be taking the seats. That is her 5th, and indeed she'll be coming out of the game.
Fortunately, I know who this is checking into the Hawks, even though the jersey number doesn't match the program, but it's Uno White. She's listed as 25 on the roster, but she is number 12.
There you go, Dave Wilder. That's the kind of thing I like to have you around for, knowing just that sort of thing right there. Hofstad from the line. It's good.
There we go. Another made free throw for Erin. That's her 4th made free throw this evening. Definitely Seahawks actually tied for the scoring lead with Melissa Fling tonight so far.
We got a whistle, stop and play, and there's something on the floor that they want picked up. There's a water bottle on the floor to get that out of the way.
I think it just got knocked over off the keyboard there. Yep, there it goes again, but they caught it this time. Nice job.
Good execution there on those 2 free throws. 36-56 now your score. Reyes comes up the floor as she has all night, confidently handling the ball. She's Very, very good point guard. Ray into the middle of the paint. Pop-up shot, no good. Saved by Anacortes from going out of bounds. That was Una White, yeah.
Yep.
Schmidt brings it down the floor. Ball is contested, but stays with Anacortes. Now she'll go for three. Yes! Nothing but nets. Now the Anacortes crowd comes alive in response to.
You just got to keep battling, no matter what the score is. Sometimes you just got to tell your players, don't even look at the scoreboard. Just play our game, execute the way we're supposed to execute, and things will fall where they are supposed to at that point.
Scoreboard will take care of itself.
Yep.
So Schmidt now playing the point. Brings the ball over to White on the right-hand side. Now she'll go up to the top. Pass is intercepted by Ray. Ray down the floor, sets herself up.
Nice.
Good pass into the middle.
Way to run the floor by Reyes there.
Yep.
Made herself available there in a somewhat fast break situation.
Shot by Reyes. Assist Ray.
Oh.
They've got a loose ball. Now a foul stopping play. That one is going to go against Una White. Way got just under 3 minutes to go here. Want to remind you to stay tuned. Be prepared to enjoy the between game extravaganza. Tonight we bring you TigerHawk. Extravaganza in the middle of the two games, and then we have the boys game following. So should be a pretty darn exciting rest of the evening here.
Boys game scheduled to start at 8 p.m. We'll see if that actually happens. It usually does not start on time each year.
No, and nobody worries about it.
No, not for this night, no. It's a Friday night anyways. Who cares if it starts on time?
And if you're not in the Skagit Valley, we can tell you that it has been very, very cold. It's been down in the low 30s, high 20s every night. White puts it in.
First 2 points for her. Nice little bank shot.
And we've had some frost, but no snow, no rain, no wind right now for about a week, and maybe not for a week more. So kind of a nice, pleasant blast of weather here.
It really has been. Lou, honestly, I was talking to as Reyes scores 2 for Burlington. I was talking to Jake Richards, former Anacortes alum, earlier this evening, and he just came in from Spokane, or Cheney, technically, but they have not even got any snow yet. It's been very cold, but no snow yet.
Oh. Well, that ball's going to go out of bounds. Hofstede with a loose pass. Bounced it off the ref, who tried to help Anacortes, but it still made it out. It's got to be difficult for him because your natural reaction is to reach down and just put your hand on the ball. He did a good job of just trying to stay as out of the way as possible and keep that live ball handled by the players.
Myself at some point, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be over and back.
Over and back. That ball will go to Anacortes. We got just under 2 minutes left to play. Anacortes trailing by 19.
Shoot that, it's going to be blue ball. Oh, thank you very much.
It's going to stay, it's going to stay white ball.
Lou, I believe your red cell phone is found.
Yeah, I got to go get that red cell phone that they recovered out of the ladies' restroom.
Were in the ladies' restroom.
Well,
but,
doesn't matter here in Washington. Just use whatever potty's open. Whatever potty's open, you go to.
Anywho.
All right, both teams have 19 fouls now. Hofstede to the line. Rolls around, doesn't go. Schmidt with the steal. Bounces in the middle, throws in the middle of the paint. They track it out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover to Burlington.
Lindsey Bowman checks in for Evie here.
41-60. Let's see if Bowman can shake things up a little there offensively. White on the defense. Long end-to-end run and puts it in for 2 by Haley Renaud Hines.
For that particular play, of many, but that one will be talked about in practice tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't, no matter what, we never allow anyone to just drive down and score.
Yeah, coast to coast like that, that's not good.
Right.
Bowman gets a hand in there, but Burlington hangs on to it.
We were just talking about a coast-to-coast call earlier. Maybe we can bring that up in the boys' game.
And there's 2 more for Haley Reynard Hines. Well, we're under a minute to go. It's pretty clear that Anacortes is not going to get the W here.
Right.
But they are still playing with heart. Crowd is still behind them.
What a fine Huff stop in the post there. A little late. She was wide open, had her player sealed. I'm a firm believer. If your post has the player sealed and you don't get him the ball, that's on you. It's not
get
on
it
the
down
post
there.
player. You have to find a way to get the ball in there. And usually it rewards the guard more than it rewards the post because they end up kicking it back out when the double team comes.
Oh, we're going to get a foul on White. She's going to be going to the line. 33 seconds left to play. Anacortes trailing by 23, so if we let each of these count for 11 and a half.
Right. We could have a tie game with 2 games.
New rule. Right. Anacortes count for 11 and a half. Well, they were
64 to 52 and a half. Out there.
If they only had that .5 on the scoreboard, we could probably do that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Well, I go back to that second period of play where things were really clicking for Anacortes, and I'm super hopeful for what I saw there. If they could sustain that through a couple of more periods of play there, there's a lot of power and a lot of great ball handling. Second period. Kind of drained away in the third, and then they got themselves into foul trouble here, which they've had to wrestle with this whole fourth period of play.
Right.
As the seconds wind down here in Burlington.
About a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock lead.
Yeah, Shannon Husband with the ball there on the pass now. And shots up, no good. We'll stay with Burlington. And then over to Anacortes on the bad pass. So up the floor comes Bowman. 3, 2. There's a long shot, no good. And so
you're
you're
going to call that foul. Holy cow.
Oh, they're going to let her go to the line. They're calling a foul. Bowman was way outside the arc, just heaved it up. And she earned herself a trip to the stripe for 3 shots with 0.8 seconds left on the clock, and Anacortes trailing by 22 points.
Oh, boy. Not often you see a foul called with 0.8 seconds, especially in a 22-point game.
I have been frustrated several times by the fact that sometimes you'll have a very obvious foul. A very obvious foul, and then they won't call it. Not so tonight.
Yeah.
So
that should be game.
1 for 3 there for Anacortes, and so things will finally wind up with a final score of 64 to 43. Burlington over the Anacortes Seahawks. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in 1 minute for the Between Games Extravaganza.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals
Cool!
to our massive Lego kit area.
Alright!
Stop in to check out our brand new RC toy selection, including drones, or pick out a baby shower gift.
Awesome!
Try out a toy, have it wrapped, and walk out all in the same visit.
I love it!
There's something for everybody here at Toy Stories on 9th Street, Anacortes.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes web lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you, Colin.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
They got notes. All right, folks, we are between games here, and we're gonna allow you to enjoy the festivities that are going to take place. But it's always great fun to watch both teams of fans now compete against each other in TigerHawk. So we're going to let the camera crew take over here, and you'll get to watch everything that's going on in the gym just as we are. You can see the banner there being held up by the Anacortes cheer squad, says "in the game." We did have the Burlington boys come out for their warm-up, but then they were shooed off the floor.
Right.
So obviously the festivities are going to take precedence over the warm-up right now. So Dave, interesting girls game we just watched.
Yeah.
I think we both agree that we would like to see Anacortes in it a little bit more. And foul problems just reared up and bit them there. So probably not the outcome they were hoping for. All right, here we go. The music is starting. Listen up as we watch 2017 TigerHawk competition. Included circles, basketballs, flashing lights, dancing people, all kinds of motion and cheerleaders flying in the air. And so now, if I'm not mistaken, now they go over to Burlington and offer them the opportunity.
I believe so. I just got to say, I feel really old right now because normally I'm able to follow along. Clearly, most people got that. I didn't. It doesn't mean it was a bad thing. It's just I'm kind of disconnected at this point, I guess. So, although they might save the Burlington one for later, as I see the Burlington boys getting ready to hit the floor again. This has got to be tough on the players and the coaches coming into the next game.
But
they know what it is.
You know what it is. Yeah, that's exactly.
Tough,
you know what it is. You know that there's more.
Yeah.
Okay. So here goes the Burlington offering. So let's let you watch and listen to that. you will have to be part of the judgment here. Is the Anacortes presentation, which used so much of the gym and had light and dark and all kinds of different music, or do you like the Burlington Edison presentations? All the student group right there going through their motions. Pretty darn well organized, I'll have to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, now listen as they yell back and forth across the gym here. Edison men have come onto the floor and started their warm-up. The 20-minute clock is ticking. And here come more Anacortes Seahawks. Also out onto the floor and start their warm-up. You're right about that. Yep. Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Let's take a break. We've got most of the festivities out of the way. There's some warm-up going on here, and this is a good time for us to take a break, do a little business. So let's take a break, be gone for a couple minutes. We'll bring you back in, and we'll start talking about what to expect here when the men match up in the second half of our doubleheader right after this.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No test or homework. ASC is ran by volunteers including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information and registration forms, go to seniorcollege.org.
Behind every great Anacortes club and team, there's an unspoken hero. People that get us our team gear, organize our team dinners, and support us in everything else we need. From every student athlete in AHS, thank you, Saba, for the football team's two-a-day shirts, the volleyball team's warm-up gear, and everything else in between. Saba, the Seahawk Athletic Booster Association.
Well, welcome back in here. As we said, the warm-up continues here at Anacortes High School. And it's actually good that they do this. It seems kind of long to now go into a, and both coaches could cut it short if they wanted to. But the warm-up is an important part. These guys have been standing around back there waiting, watching, of course, cheering for their respective schools. And now it's a chance to get out on the floor and get properly warmed up before we go head-to-head here. Dave, let's talk about where each team is in terms of this. It's early in the season. Oh, yeah. It's always hard to read the tea leaves, but I think there's a few things that have come together. Anacortes is, first 2-0. Yep. And Burlington 2-1, if I'm not mistaken. 2-1, yeah.
Lou, I was fortunate enough to get to see both obviously Anacortes play everything. I got to see Burlington quite a bit. In my opinion, I'll talk about Burlington. In my opinion, they will be the most team in the league. They have a new coach, TigerHawk. Yeah. Young coach.
State champion in his own right.
State champion in his own right. Former Bellingham Slam player. By the way, his dad, Jerry, is an awesome guy. He's been a youth official and youth organizer for sports in Washington County for 4 years.
Big part of the Olympic program, which is
no doubt.
Coach Cock actually got his 2007 state
like
championship.
Yeah.
Took it all there, yeah.
But Burlington has some good ball players. The problem is for them that will come to affect them in some games. Most of them are younger.
Right.
They have a couple older players that are good also, but trying to get them younger players on board by the end of the season, they're going to be even tougher than they are now, I feel. I honestly feel they're going to qualify for the district playoffs and do very well there personally.
All right,
the other side of it,
you heard that Dave Wilder prediction.
yeah, I believe they're going to finish 4th out of the 2A schools in our conference this year.
And this year 4 go.
Well, actually, it's based on the RPI. 4 out of the districts go. I don't know where they'll be in districts, but based on conference record, they'll be the 4th best 2A team, in my opinion, which I know some people are like, well, why not higher? But I'm telling you, this team is coming from a low point for the Burlington program. It's going to be a huge improvement. The Burlington people are going to be extremely excited how the season goes.
And as is always true in the Northwest Conference, they may improve tremendously, but they're playing against some giants.
It's tough. I mean, the reality is, and not just because I'm a homer, but to me, the 2A title is going to come down to the Anacortes Linden game. Whoever wins that, I believe, is going to win the not necessarily the conference title, but the 2A portion of the league title.
Right.
So, because Linden Christian may win the conference title, they're that good. So, but Anacortes fans should be super excited this year. I know they lost a lot of seniors last year: Eli Moore, Connor Rodriguez, Derek Vance, Jesse Keltner. The list goes on and on. We'll talk about Jesse a little later here before the game starts, but the point is, fortunately, through the AAU programs coming up through the youth, the year after year after year, and with what Coach Semp and his staff do with these kids when they get to the high school level, there doesn't ever seem to be a drop-off. I'm not saying it will never happen, but lately it sure hasn't happened.
You got a good feeder program. And that's what keeps that going.
No doubt, and so this year, their first 2 games, well, first of all, that first one against Stanwood was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Stanwood is a good basketball team at the 3A level that finished 5th at state last year, and the Seahawks put a butt whooping on them. I know the final score only said 11. It was not even that close. It was a heck of a game by the Seahawks. Now, Arlington, good win, tough 3A team, not as tough as Stanwood, but tough 3A team, and the Seahawks didn't actually play all that well. And I never want them to not play well, but to beat a good 3A team by 15 and not play well long term is a good sign, because we know eventually they'll get more consistent and play well every game. So, so I'm super excited about the Seahawks boys team this year. So thankful that Peyton Beener chose to come out and play this year. There was discussion with him that he may not. He has been huge in these first 2 games coming off the bench for the Seahawks. And to me, having coached these seniors when they were in 6th grade, he had to play. I just my heart couldn't have taken it had he not played. So I'm so glad he's been out here. Then, of course, you got Tristan Lowry, Jacob South, Tyler Blumen, Thomas Dillon, Evan Rodriguez. We are loaded with seniors this year, and that so comes back to helping you as the season goes on. So
well, and that's the thing. You now have a group of guys who have played together for many years.
Yep.
And you know, there's only let's see, 1, 2. Well, you got what, 5, 6 seniors on this team.
Yeah.
But you know, you got young
4
talent.
of them start.
You got young talent coming up.
Right.
And they've been brought into the program. Well, it's not like, oh, this is their first opportunity to get on the floor. These guys have been working together for a long time. And it's one of the good things that Coach Semp and his staff do is they integrate those young players in. They give them opportunities. They bring them up. They play with them through the summer. They get them used to being at a championship level for basketball. Yeah. Because the team's expectation is that's where we're going.
Yep, exactly.
You know, it's real, that part is really, really fun. I think it's cool. So.
Yeah, and 4 of the 6 seniors start. The other 2 are the first 2 off the bench. And the junior that starts, Court Semp, is not starting because he's the coach's son. If you watch these first two games,
not with this coach, you're more likely to be seated because you're the coach's
right,
son.
Exactly. The first 2 games, Court's a ball player.
Yeah.
He is in my opinion, our best defensive player. Doesn't mean I'm right, but that's my opinion. And Court also played with these guys for a few years when he was younger, because his age group at that time didn't have enough kids to make a team. So to me, he's like a senior. I know he's a junior by classification, but
all right,
to me,
Dave,
he's like a senior.
let's do this. Let's take a break. It's a good opportunity to do it. We're going to take a quick break, do a little bit of business. We got a special guest when we come back. I want to get that in before we get to game time here. So, folks, we're going to take a break. We'll just be gone for about a minute. We'll run a couple of commercials, give you a chance to stretch your legs, stretch your ears, and then come on back. We'll be right back after this.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at KennellyKeysMusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
Live. This is Dave Wilder with our special guest Nick Fantini, former Anacortes alum, or current Anacortes alum. Sorry,
yep, current Anacortes alum,
and also the current assistant coach at Everett Community College, former varsity assistant here, former AAU coach. Thank you for everything you've done, Nick. It's appreciated.
No problem.
So Nick, I invited you up here because I just wanted to talk to you about a few things. First off, this TigerHawk thing is not something that went on when you were going to school here.
No, we didn't have it. We had the actual rivalry with Burlington, but we never had the TigerHawk when I was in school.
Right. What do you think of it as an outsider looking in with all these kids?
It's great. The atmosphere that the kids get with this game is unreal. It's nice to have this. They have it put together. I mean, I remember actually coaching Anacortes too, and I believe my second year here was the first year we did the TigerHawk.
Right.
And the atmosphere just, you get great crowds at this Anacortes Burlington game, but just to put this in play, have the girls play before and have the boys play right after, it's an unreal feel for all the athletes and all the kids in the school to be involved with.
You bet. A little distracting sometimes for players and coaching staff?
I don't know if you realize it as much. I mean, I think it's more so really good for the players, really gets the blood flowing, really gets the adrenaline going for you, so it's a neat feel.
Awesome. And then a couple other things I want to talk to you about. Your current position, obviously you have a full-time job, well, you have two, really.
Yes.
But one of those full-time jobs is at Everett Community College, your first official year as varsity assistant. How's that going for you?
It's going great. We actually we start off the season strong, and one of our lead players and one of the big guys on our team is Jesse Keltner, former Anacortes alum, who was part of this rivalry for definitely last year and the year before that, and he's a big part of our team this year. So it's nice to have a little Northwest Conference feel down there at Everett.
You bet. And now I know you can't give too much info, but how is Jesse doing for you guys overall? What's he meant for your team this year as an incoming freshman?
Jesse is unreal motor. He's just a solid guy for us. He's 110% effort every single time down the floor. We had a chance to have actually some local Anacortes kids down, and Jesse was excited to have that. And I know these Anacortes AAU kids were really excited to come down and see him play. His motor for us has been unreal. He's definitely undersized for the position. We play small, but he is a mismatch problem for them just as much as they're a mismatch for him. But he holds his own. He's so strong and just he plays with such a high motor.
You bet. Well, and kind of weird to hear he plays small for the position after what we saw here last year for the varsity team. He's big for high school, but for college, you're right. He's not a true post by height and size necessarily.
Yeah, so
but he plays well in there.
He does. He does. He plays more of a perimeter post for us. We're not a true post kind of offense.
Right.
Like you said, he's 6'6", in two-way basketball. 6'6" is a big body.
Right.
And when you get into the NWAC, there's a lot bigger bodies. I mean, he goes against 6'10", some 6'11s. Just went against the 6'10" the other night when you were down there, and he's a mismatch for them. The speed of that game which he brings is great for us.
Definitely. So, and then you kind of touched on it, but I wanted to bring up so everyone locally knows that Everett Community College, Coach Mike Troutman, the head coach, yourself, and then assistant coach Daniel Thompson also were kind enough to invite the Anacortes AAU program clear down to Everett, let the kids in for free, let them stand in the starting line as the starting lineups were introduced. Let them take a picture with the whole team afterwards and meet and greet and walk the whole facility. What was the thought behind all that for you guys as far as wanting to bring those kids down?
Just kind of the thought is having someone local that a lot of the younger kids look up to and coming to the games last year. I remember when I was like growing up, we had, you know, when Strandberg played and guys like that, you could go to those games and have something to look up to. And having Jesse so close, it was cool to have those kids down. And I think we had 30 to 35 of them, maybe
easily.
40 down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And for them to be able to come down and see, you know, local product, someone who they looked up to at the next level and see, you know, if they put in that hard work, you know, they can get to that next level, whether it be in anything they do is cool to see, you know, just to have that available to them. And we're so being, you know, a JC school and a community college school and commuter school, just being able to get those kids in the crowd and let them be part of it. It's been awesome. And Coach Troutman is a good personal friend of head coach Brett Sims, and that's how I kind of met him and got my relationship started. And being able to have that Anacortes connection down at Everett is cool, and it's great for those kids to be able to see that. It's a different style of basketball than you see high school.
Right.
But at the same time, just to be able to see Jesse out there is awesome for them.
The looks on their faces was pretty priceless.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah, being able to stand in that tunnel when we came out, have them call Jesse and have those kids be able to be right there.
Yeah.
I know he loved that. I told him before the game, everyone was coming down, and the guys were razzing him just because he had his own, you know, his own fan club there.
Right.
And it was good. It was a cool experience for both parties, and just the kids being able to really get out there and see a different brand of basketball and see kind of the next level, just a little step above in that. It was really cool.
You bet. And then you've had the last question for you. You've had the opportunity to see both Seahawks games so far this year. What do you think so far of the Seahawks in the first two games?
Just as how hard they're playing is awesome. I mean, sometimes you hear teams play in a 2-3 zone and they sit there because they don't have the guys to be able to play defense, but they really use it to their advantage, like how they move A to B. And this group's an interesting group. I mean, they've been together for so long, and this is kind of what they've been building for since they were in 3rd, 4th grade. And all the groups as they go up, they kind of have that. And it's special to see these guys, how hard they play and how much they've progressed just over the years. It's cool. They play at a very fast pace, which is awesome
That's
to see.
fun,
in high school.
right? Yeah.
Very fun.
And I was talking earlier, even though we were talking about all these seniors, but I was talking about Court Semp himself also. Even though he's only a junior, he's like a senior. He played with these guys for a few years.
Yeah.
So it's almost like having 7 seniors.
It is.
In a sense, together.
Yeah,
they're very comfortable playing with each other. So
it is.
Well, Nick, thanks for coming up and
thanks
talking
for having
to us.
me.
Hey, of course, my friend.
I love it.
All right.
It's good.
Thank you very much. And we are going to take a 1-minute break here on AHS Live. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals
Cool!
to our massive Lego kit area.
Well, we welcome you back into Anacortes High School Gymnasium, and we've got just a minute or so here before we get things rolling, and we want to thank Coach for stopping by. That was a great interview, and I'm always so pleased to hear a coach. You know, he's a young guy. So you hear a coach just talking about how much he remembers those moments for him when he was a kid, and he wants to create those and share those with other kids and make those moments for them. That's just awesome. You know, that's one of the great legacy things in sports. You reach back and help the people like you were helped too.
Yeah, you bet.
Cool. Awesome.
For me, I'll be honest, it's cool. Nick is a personal friend of mine, but also just being an Anacortes alum myself, knowing that we
just name dropping right there.
Yeah.
You name dropping?
Yeah, I know a college coach, and I know Coach Troutman too. But no, but my point is, being an Anacortes alum myself, it's cool to see not just Jesse, that's cool too, but Nick himself being an Anacortes alum. He's off coaching college basketball and recruits an Anacortes player. It's just really cool. So.
Well, we're getting ready to announce the starters of this one here. We're going to watch this game tonight. It's going to be awesome. What a great matchup. So we'll turn it over to your floor announcer as you get to hear the starters just like we do. Well, all right then. There are your starting five for each of the men's teams tonight as they get ready to take the floor. And yeah, this is going to be a heck of a matchup here. We were talking, David, about both these teams are really raring to go.
Yeah.
Early in the season, people are healthy. They're fired up. They both had good success here coming out of the gate.
Right.
This should be a matchup of titans here.
Well, and keep in mind, although this is a non-league game, technically,
right.
I promise you,
doesn't mean anything.
It means just as much. So,
yeah.
And both teams starting 4 seniors, we should point out also here.
So, South comes away with the win on the tip over Sheldon. Anacortes goes into the fast ball movement. Good pass to the outside. No on the 3 from Rodriguez. Now back down the floor come the Burlington Edison Tigers. First trip down, working from the left to the right as Dave and I are sitting here watching.
Oh, nice hand.
Well, let's see what Anacortes can do there as they come back down the floor this second time. A lot of fast ball handling here by the Seahawks early on.
You bet.
Good to see. Coming out of the corner, look for the man down on the baseline. Now rotating over into the paint.
Nice pass.
There's a shot for 3, no good off the rim.
Seahawks just starting out in their 2-3 here, Lou. Oh, looks like they're trapping on the wing here.
That always leaves a man open. Burlington for 3. And that's an important kick to start for them.
Nice drive.
Nice
and a
drive
foul.
inside. And 1. Tristan Lowry driving the paint.
Nice move by Tristan Lowry. I don't know if we have a replay there, but a nice drive and a little up and under there and able to score the bucket with the foul as that foul's on Caleb Sheldon. That's a good foul for the Seahawks. Caleb, if not the best ball player on Burlington, certainly one of the best.
Shot no good. Now Burlington on the run, coming down the right-hand side. Faced up with some tough D once again. Oh,
kickball.
A kickball there, but again, disrupts that offensive flow.
Boy, Seahawks really getting after it here defensively. I know Burlington scored on that skip pass, but really pressuring the ball here.
Josh Altenhofen moving the ball down.
Nice job.
Get in the middle, mishandled, picked up by Anacortes, coming back now the other way. Bluin makes a nice move, good pass. Rodriguez with the ball now, kicks it out. Across the key they go. Now down low. Oh! Little miscommunication there. Pass goes out of bounds. Turned over to the Tigers. Brock Brewer with the ball for Tigers. He'll pass it off. Get it back. Pass it off. Drive in the middle. Brings the defense in. Now to the outside they go. Shot for three. No good. Anacortes manages to keep it inbounds.
Nice hustle by Tyler Bloom, but I believe that will be Burlington ball. Oh no, they will say Anacortes ball.
Anacortes ball. So the hustle pays off there for Bluin. I wish I had a dime for every time I've said that in his high school career. Rodriguez makes the pass into the corner. South down low on the post is going to get it. Sets up.
Beautiful.
Up he goes. 4-2.
Nice entry pass by Evan Rodriguez and a nice seal by Jacob South to give himself that opportunity.
They should take advantage of that. Oh, we're going to get a blocking call here. They should take advantage of that mismatch, Dave, when they can, because South, I think, is bigger, stronger, and a little bit more talented there down low.
Yeah, not much taller, but just stronger. You're right, Lou. Bigger, you know, in body size generally, and
three inches of giveaway there by the Burlington player.
Are they saying Weason's only 6'3"? Holy cow!
Yeah, they haven't listed as 6'3".
I don't believe it.
Doesn't look like it with them standing next to each other.
Right.
They got Donovan in there too at 6'4". That's probably the better matchup, actually. All right, 4-5 your score now. We've seesawed back and forth a couple of times already here in the early going. Burlington up by 1. Bluin,
Nice
good
look.
pass inside. Nice patient move there on the part of South. Can't get it to go. He might have been better off just going straight up, trying to draw the foul there.
Right.
We'll see if he does that differently next time down. Anacortes falls into a 2-3. From the corner for 3. No
Nice
good.
contest.
Off the rim. A couple of Anacortes players go up and had to share the load there, but they do come away with it.
Need to point out, Lou, these nice black jerseys the Seahawks received and have worn for the first time here at the TigerHawk.
Oh, a nice shot by Rodriguez from the outside for 3. Boy, that was deep.
Yes, it was.
7-5 as the seesaw moves back the other way. Anacortes up by 2.
Nice trap.
In the early going. Drive to the hoop. He comes out, passes it outside. No good.
Oh, here we go, Lou.
Pass ahead, up for 2, and it's in. Oh, we can feel the momentum starting to gather for the Seahawks here. 9-5 your score, 4 minutes to play. First period of this game.
4th different Seahawk to score already, Lou. Oh, little slippage
Again,
there.
deep from the corner, no good. And we got a whistle stopping play.
We should have a foul. Oh, they're going to call it on Tyler Bluin, it looks like, on the backside. Oh, they're going to call it on Court Semp for over the back, apparently. So, okay.
So those deep threes for Burlington are coming out of Caleb Sheldon down there in the low left corner. They're going to keep feeding him, and he's going to keep shooting them.
Oh, yeah.
And
he will start making them.
Yes, he will. Everything so far has been close. Nice inbound pass. There's a shot for 3. Complete with a little bit of drama work. No foul called. Josh Altenhofen with the ball. He'll drive inside, kick it back out. Oh, bad pass. It's intercepted. Rodriguez with the ball. He'll curl. Hand it off. There's the Bluin. Bluin brings it back to Rodriguez.
Oh,
he'll
nice.
drive all the way to the post, go up strong.
Yes.
And he'll get the foul and the point. What an excellent play.
Nice drive by Evan Rodriguez there. I thought he should have swung it. I was clearly wrong because that was a heck of a drive there to the hoop and drawing the foul in the process.
You know, one of the things I like that's really changed in Evan's game is he used to be really tentative.
Yep.
They do a lot of the right things, but maybe that tentative nature would make them happen a step too late. And that's gone. That right there was just, that was a man play right there.
That's
he just looked and said, I know I can make this corner, and I've got this guy, and then he went. So 12-5 the score after the free throw is good.
Thomas Dillon checked in for Jacob South there, Lou. before the free throw.
Sheldon now over on this side. He'll pass it back up to the top. To Nate Altenhofen. They'll go back to Sheldon. Now into the middle they go. Around the corner. Spinning shot, no good. Anacortes comes away with it.
That's a reach. Oh.
Step out. Turnover there to the Burlington Anderson Tigers.
Yep. Peyton Beener checks in for court cent.
Sheldon with the ball at the top of the key. He'll move it down low. Nice pass inside. Shot's no good, but he gets his own rebound. Back up he goes and scores. Brian McGovern with 2 for Burlington. Nice underhanded pass over to the right-hand side. Shot was
nice
good.
Rebound,
Pate. No good.
Oh,
defense.
wow.
They leave the lane open.
Wow.
And the door gets closed by Anacortes. Lowry for 2.
Speed and strength on display on that play.
From our angle here, you could really see how he just saw that lane open up and just stepped right in there.
You bet.
That was great. Jedlinski waiting to check into the game for the Seahawks.
Nice, here we go.
Once again, we got a defensive pop. Oh, no, they turned it back over, but the defensive hands of Anacortes are definitely making a difference down on this Burlington end of the floor.
Right.
There it was again. Now Anacortes with the ball. Lowry dribbles up. They go outside to Rodriguez. He brings it back to the top. Deep 3, no good. Sheldon on the rebound. And he'll come back the other way. Quick pass. Nope, ball's going to get loose. Anacortes
nice
is going to
hustle. Wow. Holy cow. Loving the energy right now from the Seahawks, Lou.
Lowry curls it outside. Now he gets it back from the corner. He'll shoot 3, no good.
It's going to be a foul on Evan Rodriguez, I believe. Oh, it might be. Nope, it will be on Evan Rodriguez. Yep.
Yep, that's going to go against Rodriguez. A little bit of contact there,
Yep.
a little push and shoving underneath the basket as they jockey for position. And that is the sort of thing that they like to jump on early and often.
Right.
Not letting it get out of hand. 3 team fouls so far for Anacortes, 2 for Burlington, as Burlington brings the ball up the floor.
So Dwayne Johnson checked in for Tristan Lowry and Court Semp in for Thomas Dillon. Or, excuse me, for Evan Rodriguez. Nice hands.
Oh, great hands. Once again, deflection results in a turnover.
That's a foul. You bet.
Lewin goes down strong, and he's going to come to the line shooting 2.
It's going to be the first foul on Nate Altenhofen, one of the 2 Altenhofen twins. You'll see on the replay, nice job by Tyler just going to the hoop and drawing the foul. Ideally, of course, you'll want to get the bucket, but you'll take the foul also.
Oh, rolls around, does not go in. 14-7 your score here. Minute and 22 seconds to go in the first quarter of play.
There we go.
And now 15-7. So Nate Altenhofen will bring the ball up the floor. Kick it over to the right-hand side. They'll look to work it inside. So far, really well covered by Anacortes, so they'll come back up to the top. And back again. Altenhofen will test the perimeter. Quick bounce pass. No help there. It goes to Sheldon. Now they bring it back out. Over to Reisner. Now, this is a outside 3, no good. Anacortes comes away with it.
Peyton Beener with another rebound. That's his second already in just a matter of a couple minutes.
Recent on the shot there. Couldn't get
Oh,
it to go.
beautiful drive by Tyler Blumen.
Blumen just
kidding me.
stutter step and left somebody standing there watching him work. Incredible.
Wow.
Anacortes up by 10 with about 30 seconds to go here before we end the first quarter. Inside
It's
to
gonna be a
Donovan,
travel.
and a
You
travel.
bet.
Yep, one too many steps there as he tried to spin his way through the paint.
He had a great idea there, McGovern did. Just took one too many steps. So
my mistake. That was McGovern.
Yeah. Oh. Anacortes is just so quick.
Long, deep 3.
Oh.
3! Wow. Tyler Blumen. Statement there. 20-7 now your score. McGovern passes it outside. They bring it back up to the top. Altenhofen moves it over to the right-hand side.
Nice contest and blocked by Thomas Dillon. You bet.
And that, my friends, is how the first quarter of play is going to end in this game. Anacortes up 20-7.
Wow.
We'll take a quick 30-second break. Be right back after this.
The Action Club is a Kiwanis club for adults with disabilities. Every second Saturday of every month, you can head to the Port of Anacortes web lockers at Seafarers Way and Q Avenue. Once there, you can recycle your computers, monitors, laptops, tablets, Kindles, portable DVD players, e-readers, and televisions. The money we collect during the e-cycle is used in several ways to benefit community service projects.
Thank you, Colin.
Well, I would say the energy level has changed up once again, Dave.
Right, no doubt.
Both of these boys teams have hit the floor playing hard, and it's really awakened the crowd to another level.
Yeah.
Anacortes has come out shooting, and they've been successful. 20-7 your score as we finish up the first period of play and get ready for the second quarter.
Right, yeah, heck of a first quarter there. As I see Tristan Lowry has checked in for Tyler Bloom, who deserves a much-needed break after playing the whole first quarter. And scoring 8 points of the Seahawks 20 in that quarter.
It doesn't matter what sport you're playing. He's got the one speed, man.
Oh, geez. Yeah. And then you got Court Semp and Peyton Beaner. Just when I coached them when they were younger, Lou, it was the same way. It was just it was so frantic all the time, which was good for us. But for the opposing team, it was just brutal.
Little planned chaos.
Oh, my goodness.
So Semp and Beaner will be the front of the 2-3 defense here. As Burlington tries to find a way inside that defensive perimeter. They've been struggling so far, but here's a good passing round. They got a good open shot.
Right.
But Nate Altenhofen couldn't get it to go. But instead, they get it inside. Mitch Wiesen puts it in for 2.
Nice offensive rebound there by Wiesen. I'm sure the Seahawks will be happy to get that cleaned up and not allow that again.
One of the things that we know about Coach Semp and his staff is at this point, nobody is paying any attention to the scoreboard.
Right.
The worst thing you can do for when you're on one of his teams is just to lay back and say, well, it looks like we got this one handled. We'll just cruise it out.
You bet, yeah.
Nice drive there.
Seahawks have had a number of drives right to the hoop tonight that they've made look fairly easy, probably easier than.
Well, there's a seam opening up there from the perimeter cover where the help down low is not ready for the drive, and the drive is happening before he gets a chance to pivot. And tell you what, Anacortes is going to keep doing that until you make him stop.
That's deep.
There's an outside shot, no good.
No, that's going to be a foul on Dwayne Johnson. Not intentional. It was a tough foul.
Jedlinski.
Or Dwayne Jedlinski.
Yeah, Jedlinski makes contact there.
What is with me and the Johnson name tonight?
I don't
know. Because earlier I said Jordy Johnson and it's Jordy Miller.
We need to get somebody in this game named Johnson. So hard landing on the floor there for Brock Brewer.
Yeah,
Let's take a look here and see if we can see that contact.
Dwayne just going for the board and made contact with Brock Brewer, and Brock took a pretty hard fall.
Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, he landed pretty hard.
So hopefully Brock's okay. Certainly Dwayne immediately checked on him himself. Wanted to make sure he was okay. It was certainly not intentional. We're gonna have a full timeout by Burlington.
Here by Burlington. Let's take a quick break. We're gonna step out for 30 seconds, and we'll be right back.
One large hot and ready classic, please.
That'll be $5.
I left my wallet in the car.
$4.75.
Thank you.
Everyone's got 20 quarters for a large hot and ready classic. Little Caesars, world's easiest way to pizza. Pizza, pizza.
All right, we're still in a timeout here. We're bringing you back in, and they're checking on Brock Brewer. He took a pretty good landing there on the floor. He's gonna retreat to the bench for a couple of minutes and get evaluated.
Well, I saw Corey Smith, our athletic trainer here at Anacortes High School, was halfway up the floor once Brock hit the floor, so I'm sure he's taking good care of him as he does everyone else.
Well, you could see great camera work on the part of our crew there. You could really see from that replay. That was a tough landing for Brewer. Intercepted pass by Jedlinski.
Right.
So, once again, the defense of Anacortes pays off. Moving down the right-hand side. Now here's the drive to the basket, and he will bring that back out. South will take a shot, no good. Contested rebound, it's going to come down in the hands of Wyatt Walker.
Looks like the Hawks are in a 1-3-1 here, and nice job there A lot of times you're trying to get a trap and then get a steal or cause a bad pass, but even if you force it out of bounds and allow your defense to reset, life is good.
Sure. Oh, there's always benefits there.
You bet. Tyler Blue and Evan Rodriguez check in for Dwayne Jadlinski and Peyton Wiener.
Peyton Wiener coming out.
I just think everyone's last name should be Johnson.
Maybe Johnson's his nickname. We don't know. You might be ahead of the curve.
Right?
Caleb Sheldon with the ball now. Tries a move. Brings it back outside. Oh, pass once again. The hands of Tristan Lowry intercept that pass, knock it out of bounds. Good deflection there.
You bet.
22-9 your score. We got 6 minutes left to go here before we get to halftime in this game. Anacortes look real strong there in the first period. But Burlington is certainly not going to just go away.
No.
This is a tough crew. And as you said, under their new coach, they got some new ideas, some different strategies. Man, Jacob South just denied that shot. And now here's a long three from the outside. No good.
Shot clock
expired.
You bet. Good defense by the Hawks.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but
I'm hoping you were watching when that happened, because that was pretty darn amazing. He just put a paw up there and went by his nickname Cub. And
yes,
just basically
he did.
said no. Let's see that. Let's see if we can see that replay.
Maybe on the next dead ball.
Here, well.
Semp with the three.
25-9 your new score as Caleb Sheldon works his way through the press. There we go, cross court. Anacortes almost intercepts the pass again.
How frustrating for an offense.
Drive to the post. Nice pass to the other side. Good shot, but it does not fall. Josh Altenhofen on the shot there. It was a good idea. He was wide open, but he could not get it to go. Semp now with the ball.
Oh,
they
wow.
kick it into the corner.
So easy.
Oh, 4-3 from Rodriguez.
So easy. Holy cow. Anacortes again goes to this 1-3-1, Lou, looking for a trap. Didn't happen. We'll have to hustle back.
Almost got the steal there. Another good pass by Burlington to the outside. Here's a shot. Three does not go. Rebounded by Semp. He'll make the long pass down the floor. They'll kick it back out to the perimeter. For three, no good. Rebounded by Burlington. Bluen on the shot. Josh Altenhofen on the rebound.
Don't foul. Don't foul. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, we're going to get a call there.
I'm not saying that wasn't a foul. The call just came very late. It's going to be on court Semp, I'm assuming. Yeah, and that's his second, Lou. So we'll see Peyton Wiener check back in along with Thomas Dillon for court Semp and Jacob South.
5 team fouls right now for the Hawks, 3 for the Burlington Edison Tigers. Caleb Sheldon will inbound the ball to Josh Altenhofen. Back to Sheldon. Sheldon works his way through the elevator doors. Now up to the top they go. Boy, anything inside there is just so heavily defended. It's hard to hang on to. Good hustle on the part of Anacortes. They come away with the shot. Wow. Ball loose on the floor.
Wow.
Anacortes comes away with it.
Seahawks just winning
Into
all
the
these
hands
loose
of
balls. This is
Bluen
amazing.
got it. Gave it over to Lowry. They'll bring it back outside.
Nice move.
Lowry.
Goodness, look at this.
Now to Bluen. He drives.
That's going to be a block.
Tries to draw the foul, and
Yep.
he does.
Yep. I know the fans of Burlington want to charge because he wasn't moving, but he was too far under the hoop is why they have to call that a block. It was not horrendous position. He's just a little too deep under the basket there.
Yeah, that's not popular with the people to our left, that's for sure. First one no good. 28-9 your new score here.
Tyler,
just under 4 minutes to play.
Sorry, Lou. Tyler 1 for 3 from the line so far tonight. Seahawks are going to call a full timeout, it looks like.
All right, we're going to stay with you during this full timeout. So we've got about 4 minutes to go till halftime. It has been minutes since Burlington scored.
Yeah, they scored right at the beginning of the second quarter, and now we're 3:54 left in the second quarter, Lou. It's been about 3.5 minutes. They've had a lot of shots, but what's going on is the Seahawks, as anyone that's watching can see, are just all over the place and just disrupting everything. They've had a couple uncontested shots, but for the most part, the shots that are going up, there's at least a hand up there. We've seen a couple blocks, Thomas Dillon, Jacob South. Nothing is free, and that's tough for any team. It really is. And And thankfully, it's working in our favor and not the Tigers.
Well, I mean, how many times have you watched a Coach Semp team do this, where it's their defense that is really driving the boat? You know, their offense is fantastic, but their defense is what's giving them more opportunities, come back down the floor with the ball. It's disrupting the other team's offensive plan. I mean, it's just, and I think that is really his philosophy is you give nothing. You give nothing. No pass goes uncontested. No shot goes uncontested.
Right.
You're constantly trying to think 2 passes ahead of what the other team is doing. All right, so we come out of the timeout here. Second free throw attempt, also no good. Caleb Sheldon comes down with the rebound. He's going to have to fight his way up the court through the trap, and he does. Gets the ball up to Larson.
Over and back, he says.
Oh, man, we've got a little mental error there on the part of Sheldon as he stepped back over the 10-second line.
Those are the types of things the Seahawks try to cause out of the trap. Those steals are nice, but it's more of causing bad passes and mental mistakes, right?
So Beener inbounds the ball now.
Nice screen and roll, and then finds the up.
Oh! Rodriguez fights his way through it.
Yeah.
He throws the ball out of bounds. That'll be a turnover, but boy, I tell you what, there was a lot of contact there as that player went down.
Yeah.
Surprised there wasn't a whistle right there. And once again, Anacortes will
we
press.
might get a 5. Nice job by Tyler Bluen there. We were very close to getting a 5-second violation against Burlington there.
So Burlington now struggling, trying to work their way through the Anacortes press.
As they go 2-2-1 here, Lou. Nice
and
job.
There's a deflection, turnover, it works. Shot is up from Bluen.
Oh, what a rebound by Peyton Beener. Are you kidding me?
Beener goes in and gets it, gives it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez for 3 from the corner, no good. Josh Altenhofen comes down with it. Long pass, they get it finally over into the forecourt here. Drives to the hoop. Good effort.
Oh.
Shot was no good, but we are going to get a whistle. I know this is always one of your favorite situations where the ref that's farthest away calls the
It's not even his zone to make that call. Holy cow. So that'll be on Thomas Dillon. I thought it was good defense, but
going to bring Mitch Wiesen to the line, shooting 2.
If the guy down low had called it, it wouldn't have bothered me, to be honest with you. He's got a better view than we do. But we have pretty much the same view as that ref, and didn't look like a foul from here as Dwayne Jedlinski checks into the game for Peyton Beener and Jacob South for Thomas Dillon. Really impressed with Thomas Dillon so far, Lou, these first couple games. He's always been the backup to Jacob, and has just always accepted that role and continued to get better and taller.
6'7".
6'7", a real 6'7", not just put it on the program 6'7".
So Burlington manages to break the ice cap and finally get another point here. That brings it to 28-10, but they went almost 6 minutes without scoring.
Yeah.
5 minutes anyway without scoring. And we're going to get a foul here probably against Sheldon, I would think.
Which would be his second. Oh, no, on number 44, Mitchell Wiesen.
Well, that's going to go against Wiesen. Huh? Okay, so that'll be his first.
Yep.
So that is the 5th team foul for the Tigers. Anacortes has 6.
Nice.
Free throw is good from South. Expanding the lead to 18 points. 29-10 your score.
Is it hot in here tonight, by the way?
I sure hope so. It's cold outside.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 45 seconds left here before we get to the halftime. Nice combination there by Burlington, and they managed to give the ball to Mitch Larson, and he puts it in for 2.
Oh, wow.
Lowry up on the shot, doesn't go, and he's going to get called for a foul on the contact there.
You bet.
That's going to
be the
7th foul. So that should bring Altenhofen to the line, Josh Altenhofen.
Right. Peyton Beener's going to check in for Evan Rodriguez.
Rodriguez got good hustle going tonight. A couple of really nice looking shots out of him.
Yeah. And this whole team so far in this 2 and almost half of the game, as he makes the first, even though they didn't play up to their normal level, it's still been a lot of energy.
Oh,
it's
man.
Just havoc, franticism.
There's a high level of franticity.
Franticity. I love making up words. Or maybe it is a word, I'm just not smart enough to know it is. So.
It's very Frentergetic.
Right,
yes.
Thank you. Yes!
That's a t-shirt.
Right?
Second one is also good from Josh Altenhofen. So Anacortes come back down the floor with their score 30-14. Blewett over to Lowry. Lowry into the paint, kicks to the outside. Beener up for two. No good.
Nice rebound by Jacob South. It's going to be a foul on Mitchell Wiesen, I believe, trying to fight for position there. Yep. That's his second.
Yeah, and I would feed the ball to South as much as I could. I really think he is very dominant down there, and Burlington is struggling with how to cover him up.
Well, and he had 18 points against Arlington, who also where we had a lot of mismatches. So
Coach Koch is complaining about about something and falling on deaf ears right now.
Right.
Oh, here's just inside the perimeter shot, no good. Jacob South gets a hand on it, volleyballs it back out, but it's going to fall into Wiesen's hands. Wiesen gets it to Altenhofen.
That's a
he
travel.
Fights his way through.
Oh.
We're going to get a foul called against Lowry, I believe.
Yep, that'll be his second. So now two Seahawks with two fouls. Tristan Lowry and Court Cent both with two.
So Josh Altenhofen will come to the line. Although it was not a shooting foul by any means, I think
1-1.
1-1,
Yep.
yeah. And he missed the first, so he will not get the second. So they give the ball to Lowry. He'll bring it across the 10-second line. Down the left side, hands it off to Bluen. Bluen to Beener. Back to Lowry. Lowry across the key. Into the corner they go, now they come back out. Beener with the ball. Lowry, Bluen with the ball now. Over to Lowry. Lowry takes a deep three.
That's
no good off the front of the rim.
Nice hustle by Beener
Ball's
again.
on the floor, and he
Jedlinski.
grabs it just before it goes out of bounds.
Nice.
Wow, great second effort.
Wow. Whole new possession. Makes it tough when you got to play two defense. Oh my
Lowry with
goodness.
the spin move. Scoop shot, no good. They call him for the travel.
He's just never seen a spin move that good before, apparently.
It's always controversial whenever a guy gets a spin move going like that. You got to look at it really closely.
Yeah.
You know, you're always, when you're spinning like that, you always are on the edge of a travel.
Right.
You got to do it just right, and you got to keep the ball in the dribble if you can. Yeah, we're going to get a foul right here.
Call a foul on Dwayne Jedlinski. That'll make it 1-1. It's going to be Dwayne's first foul, I believe, if my book is correct. His second, sorry.
That'll bring Jacob Reisner to the line, shooting 1-1 for Burlington Edison. Anacortes has 9 team fouls now. That's right on the edge of double bonus with just about a minute left here in the first half.
Jackson makes the first.
Reisner. Did you say Johnson?
Well, his first name's Jackson.
Jackson Johnson?
Yes, JJ. Nice drive
Here's
again.
the drive by Bluen.
Wow.
He draws the foul.
And that'll be on Josh Altenhofen, which I believe is his second. And neither one has he believed was a foul.
No,
Weird.
Because he's mystified by this.
Yes. I am Josh Altenhofen. You cannot blow the whistle. I've never fouled. Like every other player.
That's exactly right.
Right.
Yeah. So, first one's good. Bluen will remain at the line for a second effort. Let's see how that goes.
That's
good
more
as well.
like Tyler to be making his free throws. He struggled there to start the game at the line.
Josh Altenhofen up the left side. Now over they go. Long outside three. Good shot, but it doesn't fall. Jedlinski with the rebound. Wyatt Walker with the shot there. They give it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings it to the top and kicks it back over to Bluen.
Too late. We had the post.
Yeah, he's trying to find a way to get it inside there.
Oh, wow.
15 seconds
Are you
on the shot
kidding
clock.
me?
Oh,
no.
Can't get it to go, but he clearly beat his man.
Yep.
Now Burlington.
Are they going to hold for the last shot, Lou, you think? Or
25 seconds to go.
As the Anacortes crowd tries to make them think the clock was about to expire.
They're not buying. So about 13 seconds left now. We should see it come into play.
Nice passing.
Here's the shot from the outside. 4-3, and it's good. believe that was Larson that put that in from outside there.
Yeah, Michael Larson. And Bluen, just misses.
So we're going to end the first half of this game with Anacortes up 32-18 over the Burlington Edison Tigers. Let's take a break, do a little business. We'll bring you right back after this.
At the Senior College, we believe that learning should never stop. Anacortes Senior College offers lifelong learning opportunities to adults over 50 in a relaxed atmosphere. No test or homework. ASC is ran by volunteers including retired college professors, scientists, artists, business and medical professionals. Fall, winter, and spring courses are held Tuesdays and Thursdays. For more information and registration forms, go to seniorcollege.org.
Sure to bring you back quickly because now they're about to start the drumline competition, which is always a crowd favorite.
My name's not Austin. I guess I didn't win the raffle.
You could go down there and claim it.
Austin something or other.
We're just finishing up the raffle, which looks like a really nice basketball. Is that a signed and autographed basketball?
It is by both teams, actually.
Oh, very cool. Nice memento there.
Did this little guy win it, really?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
okay.
That is so cool.
As you can see, look at that. There he gets the celebratory.
Oh, my God. Lou, you know how big of a deal that's going to be to him?
Oh, my gosh.
Holy cow.
And
wow.
hopefully he will actually put that on the shelf and hang on to it, man, because that's going to be a pretty darn cool thing.
Oh, it was Beltramini.
Oh, very cool. All right,
awesome.
well, you can see the Burlington Edison High School drum line out onto the floor. Let's hear what they have to offer up in their part of the drum line competition.
Anacortes hasn't gone. That's odd.
All right, well, there's very few things you can be sure of, but this one I know. The Burlington Edison drumline is about to go to school.
Right.
There may not be a better drumline anywhere near us than the Anacortes High School drumline. Let's listen to what they have to offer. That's the drop the mic moment right there.
No doubt. What I love, Lou, was while Burlington was playing, over to our right, the portion of the drum crew that was there was kind of like dancing along. Hey, this is cool. We're all buddies. We're all drum guys. Then when Anacortes came out, the stare down towards the Burlington student section, and there was no smiles. Like, we're all business, and by the way, you're about to get your butts kicked, which just goes to prove it's not just the basketball game that's competitive here tonight.
Oh, there's so much work that goes into that drum line
all
year long. They're just fantastic.
Well, it's all the choreography. It's not just the playing. Okay.
They kill the lights here. Something else is going on.
That is the quietest that the Burlington people have been tonight since the drum line for Anacortes entered, and then that little display there, little light show. Holy cow. Again, I know I'm a homer, but them last two things might have sealed the deal for Anacortes.
That certainly seemed to tip the scale.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with you. That was pretty darn impressive.
Yeah. Not sure if there's any more or not here.
Well, you would think, I'm not sure if now Burlington has another student section thing to offer up, but we shall see.
I don't know if they should waste their time at this point. But oh, is that not in the spirit of TigerHawk?
Is there a towel that can be thrown in?
Right.
All right. Well, the Anacortes Seahawks are coming back out onto the floor. That's the cheer you hear behind us.
Right.
All right, folks. Well, they're going to get to the warm-ups now. So why don't we get to a little bit of business? It's a good time for us to take a break as both teams come out onto the floor and get warmed up. We'll do a little business for a couple of minutes, and we'll bring you back for the second half right after this.
Behind every great Anacortes club and team, there's an unspoken hero. People that get us our team gear, organize our team dinners, and support us in everything else we need. From every student athlete in AHS, thank you, Saba, for the football team's two-a-day shirts, the volleyball team's warm-up gear, and everything else in between. Saba, the Seahawk Athletic Booster Association.
Each year, thousands of fantastic pictures are taken by yearbook photographers of AHS sporting events, assemblies, performing arts, and more. The best of these photos are now available to you online. Just point your browser to ahs.smugmug.com. You can download digital images or order prints right from your computer or phone with the SmugMug app. How cool is that? Support the rhododendron and your students by using ahs.smugmug.com.
Go a few blocks into Old Town Anacortes and you'll find Dad's Diner. With breakfast and lunch served all day, you'll definitely find the perfect meal. All of their food is prepared fresh each day, from the delicious house salad with salmon to the savory BLT. Dad's Diner, open Tuesday through Sunday, is located on Commercial between 9th and 10th Street. Come on down and grab a bite.
Kennelly Keys Music in Anacortes is your one-stop shop for all your musical needs. As a full-service music retailer, Kennelly Keys offers everything from sales and rentals to music lessons and repairs. Whatever you need, Kennelly Keys Music has you covered. Visit our website at kennellykeysmusic.com, follow us on Facebook, or stop by the store and speak with our knowledgeable staff. And make sure to check out our new music hall. Kennelly Keys Music, located at 1904 Commercial Avenue in Anacortes.
And we are back for what should be the conclusion of a fantastic basketball game. We were treated to a great first half. It's 32-18. Your Seahawks are ahead. But the score doesn't tell the whole story. It's not like Burlington's come out here and they're playing with one hand tied behind their back. Just a lot of energy on the floor here. It's brought the crowd to its feet several times. We got some big, big shots. Some great defensive plays, some great floor hustle. Guys diving on the floor, guys diving out of bounds to save. It's so far been a pretty darn good matchup, and by no means would anyone be correct if they said, well, it looks like Anacortes is going to win this?
Not
yet.
in
the bag at all.
I'm feeling confident, but I'm not there to put the nail in the coffin like I do sometimes.
10-point swings in a minute and a half in games like this. So
sorry to interrupt, Lou. I just saw one of the coolest T-shirts ever from this girl from Burlington. She's in front of us. You can't see it now. The front says "Weapons of Percussion." Nice. Weapons of Mass Percussion. Sorry.
That's a band name. That should be a band
Weapons
name
of
right
Mass
there.
Percussion.
I like that. That's
Awesome.
All right. Well, we are just a couple of seconds away from getting started here. Looks like Anacortes will start the second half with the ball based on the possession arrow. And now Anacortes will be working from the left to the right. You're watching just as Dave and I are right now. I want to take a minute to thank our sponsors and to thank you for joining us tonight. It's been a great TigerHawk so far. We don't know who the winner's going to be, but we got a pretty strong feeling.
Nice job by Court Semp there getting the offensive rebound.
Lowry with the ball, drives in on the left side of the key.
Oh, what?
Turns, fires, no good. Great rebound. And Jacob South says, well, I'll take it from here. Let me just put that out for two.
Nice little move there by Jacob South as he continues to develop his repertoire.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Are you speaking the French over there?
Yeah, it's R-E-P-E-T-W-A, repertoire.
Very nice, thank you. Good ball movement by Burlington Edison here. And we got
That's going to be Lowry's third.
So Lowry's going to have to start being careful here. And I know Coach Semp, he may be coming out for a minute or two.
Seahawks do have two other players with two at this point, Court Semp and Dwayne Jadlinski.
Drive to the hoop. Nice underhanded shot, doesn't go. From Altenhofen. Now we see Rodriguez under the near the baseline. He'll bring it back out. They'll go to Lowry. Lowry will draw the defense to him, looking for someplace to dump it.
Oh, nice cut.
He finds Rodriguez underneath. Rodriguez will pick it out. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Here to the corner. Rodriguez for three. Oh, man. What a series of passes that was.
Wow.
And he found himself wide open in the corner, right where he wanted to be. In the shooting position, he caught it and shot it for three. Just beautiful basketball.
Oh, wow.
Semp with the disruption play there. Gets a hand in, breaks up the pass.
Look at this.
Burlington manages to hang on to it. Now the drive to the basket. Good pass inside. That's going to be McGovern up for two. And Semp is hobbled. He's limping.
Yeah.
He must have twisted an ankle or something.
Yeah, they're going to.
Certainly not asking to come out, but he's also not very mobile right now.
Court could have a smashed-in nose and be bleeding from both knees, and he ain't coming out unless you make him come out.
I've just about seen that out of my own kid. I know what you're talking about. So. Burlington really emphasizing ball movement here in the opening minutes of the second half. That might have been part of the discussion. And we're going to get a foul called on Semp.
That's going to be his third.
In.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They're going to leave him out there. He's
yeah, it's a fair call. Well, they're discussing.
No, I was talking about his ankle.
He keeps shaking his head no to the coaches, but they know better. They'll make a move here. I guarantee it.
So Semp and Bluen up in front of that 2-3 zone, and
who are they going to call it on? Oh, there we
Sheldon
go. Travel.
fought his way through there, got the shot up.
Okay. I would have been disappointed in a foul call there. It came eventually, but the travel was first.
Anacortes has 2 team fouls already here in the opening minutes of this second half of play. None so far for Burlington. 39-20 your score. Anacortes out in front by almost 20 points. Pop-up shot, no good. But there's Jacob South with the rebound putback. Oh, we got a couple of players that have gone down here. South is one of them. He's back up. He grabbed his ankle initially, but he's back up and in the fight here. So South playing that all-important middle position in that back row of three. Kind of the last line of defense if anybody comes through there.
Well, Jacob has a few extra fans in the crowd tonight. There's a couple schools here visiting to watch him play basketball, even though they're recruiting him for football.
Lowry now on the turnover, quickly down the floor. Ball pops out of his hands. Sheldon gets it, long pass, coast to coast. And now they go up. Oh! We're going to get a big denial from Lowry there on McGovern. So it will stay Burlington ball, but he effectively stopped the shot right in its tracks.
There have been some beautiful blocks by Anacortes tonight. South, Lowry, and Dillon earlier. That's out of bounds on Burlington.
Yep, there's a mental mistake, and that'll hand the ball over. No, Anacortes just has that attitude like there's always one more thing we can do. We're never done.
Right.
And that has paid off several times here where you're thinking your pass is through and complete, and all of a sudden a hand reaches in and swats it, or somebody moves in front of it.
What a pass.
No look pass over the corner there. Bluen puts up the shot. We're going to get a whistle stop and play. Shot's no good.
Oh, we're going to have a double foul. Number 50 of Burlington, Ben Donovan, and Jacob South really going at it under the hoop there. And probably the right call. That's the only way the ref's going to get that under control. So
and that's what he's explaining to Coach Semp right now. He says, I'm seeing guys pushing off with their elbows, and we're just not going to have that going on. So
that's Donovan's first and South's second. I believe that forces a jump ball, Lou, is how that works. So
that's a change of possession.
So Burlington now has the ball.
41-20 your score. Tigers come down the floor. Alton Hoffman passes it off. They go to Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon with a rocket pass inside that just couldn't be handled by Donovan. So through the hands. And over to Anacortes it goes.
That was a heck of a pass.
that was a bullet.
Right?
Lowry.
Oh, what
Rodriguez.
A move. Gosh.
To Semp. Semp drives into the middle. Now brings it back outside. Lowry set up for the three. Off the front of the rim. No good.
Court Semp with a big tip, but goes to Burlington.
Here comes Alton Hoffman. He drives coast to coast. Goes up
for
the shot.
Blocked by Rodriguez now.
Lowry brings it back down the right side of the court, passes all the way over, but Sheldon gets a hand in there and breaks it up. It goes out of bounds. I'm going to say that's staying with Burlington.
Well, as he was trying to save it, Tyler Bluen was going there. I think it bounced off of Tyler and went out of bounds. So
South comes out of the game for a rest.
Thomas
well deserved.
Checks in.
So Dillon, they're going to.
We got a foul on the back side here.
Yep.
On Peyton Beener. That's his second. Oh, his first. I apologize. I had him down for.
That'll be the fourth team foul for Anacortes.
Nice hand.
Burlington moves the ball inside. And right there to break things up is Tyler Bluen.
So Burlington clearly has watched Anacortes play. I know for a fact because I've seen Coach Cock here both times. But they're trying to make things happen that they thought they could. Anacortes not allowing it tonight in some of these set plays that they're running.
Anacortes just seems a little bit faster, although there they managed, Reisner manages to sink a three.
A three, right?
Yeah, Anacortes just seems to be winning the speed game, which is giving them the advantage that although Burlington might know what they're trying to do, they're able to do it a little faster than Burlington can prevent it, or they're able to prevent it a little faster than Burlington can do it on the other end of the floor.
Oh, wow.
Here's a long three from the outside. Going to come off the front of the rim.
Nice job, Thomas.
Grab for the rebound. Dillon on the rebound now. Now they move it across the floor. No good off the top of the rim, but two good shots.
Yep.
Sheldon comes away with it.
Take those all day long because most of the time they're going to drop.
Sheldon to Reisner. Back to Sheldon. Reisner calling for the ball. Sheldon rotates it up to the top. Goes to Alton Hoffman. Now back to Sheldon. Over to Alton Hoffman.
Burlington.
Trying to find a way around that 2-3.
Well, they really want to get it to the high post, but Anacortes, in my opinion, one of the best at denying the high post. So that's going to be a foul on Wyatt Walker.
And that's another problem.
I'm sorry, it'll be on Jackson Reisner.
That's another problem is if Anacortes is winning the rebounding war, and so if you are going to let guys shoot from the outside, you're basically going to get one look at the basket.
Right.
You need to have a rebounding advantage if you're going to turn loose your three-point shooters because you're hopeful that even when they miss, you're going to get the ball back for another try, and that's just not happening to Burlington right now. Great move by Rodriguez inside. He can't get it to go, but then he goes and gets his own rebound. No look pass down low. That's going to draw the foul.
If I'm Wyatt Walker, I'm like, I don't know about that, ref, but it is what it is.
Peyton Beener coming to the line. He got the no-look pass and went straight up. I think he caught the defender kind of flat-footed there.
Right. Shooting two.
First one no good. 41-23. We got 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go until we get to the fourth period of play.
Right.
Things have evened up as far as team fouls. Anacortes has 4. Burlington now with 3. As the free throw goes in.
22 press again here from Anacortes.
They managed to break it. Drive to the hoop. Shots up and no good. Rebounded by Anacortes.
Oh.
Fantastic.
How is he so
move
quick?
Are
you kidding me?
Wow.
Please.
Unbelievable drive
Please
to the hoop,
show the
off
replay
right
on
post.
this.
In it goes. Draws the foul. Holy cow. Tristan Lowry teaching school there.
Guys in the booth, if we can get a replay, the full play on that, the speed and then the move at the end. Unreal.
That
you just don't
underhanded
see
shot
that
is
much.
sneaky. You know, it looks like he's fading away and under the basket. And somehow he finds a way to put it in. And then he makes it a three-point play with the follow-up shot.
Cow.
Anacortes in the press
Look
again.
at
And this time, once again, they break it up. Turnover. Shot for Rodriguez. No good.
I was going to call game over if that went in, Lou. It was a no-brainer at that point.
You were going to give him the, and we're done?
Yes.
And we're done.
But I'm not there quite yet.
Oh, no. Oh, Burlington is still in this.
We're going to have a foul on Evan Rodriguez, I think, pushing in the back.
And we're going to have, you know, this again, now we're,
yeah.
It's the second Anacortes
Oh, no.
team.
They're going to call it on Tristan Lowry.
The second Anacortes team we've watched tonight where fouls may really become a factor here. We've got a lot of basketball left to play. Blue jogs to the sideline.
Oh, sorry, Lou. I stand corrected. Earlier I said Lowry had got his third foul. It was only his second.
Let's take a look at this replay here. This will show you that play that,
watch the
that you
speed
referred to.
of
Look
it.
at Lowry come up and underneath.
It's hammered.
Kids, if you're watching at home, that's what you want to be able to do right there.
Right.
Oh, great dribble move right there by Lowry. And he feels strong, goes to the hoop, can't get it to go, but he found a window. It just didn't fall. Altenhoff.
There's just no break. You get the ball down on the wing and you're Burlington, and someone is just right in your grill.
Up strong. Great shot by Ben Donovan. And he draws the foul, so he'll come to the line.
That'll be Lowry's fourth for sure. Yeah. So that's number 4. So they're going to most likely sub for Tristan here as Tyler Bluen and Jacob South check in.
Lowry and Dillon come out of the game for Anacortes. All right, Donovan, let's see if he can make this a three-point play. No, he does not. South grabs the ball, gives it over to Bluen. Bluen on the dribble across the 10-second line. Rodriguez is challenged, loses the grip, ball goes out of bounds. Turnover. Good defensive play by Burlington.
Got to hustle back here. Burlington looking to push it up quickly.
Altenhoff with the ball. He'll kick it over to the side, and it's good for 3 out of Reisner.
It's his second made 3 that I have. Might have been a third. I thought I missed one earlier.
Signs of life here out of the Burlington offense. With less
That's
than a minute to go, and we're going to see Josh Altenhoffen tap his chest, say, yep, that was me. That was definitely.
That was actually Nate, his twin.
Oh, I'm sorry. 10. Yeah, number 10. Yeah.
Yep. It's confusing when there's twins, trust me.
Well, except that they have a big number on them. Thank you very much.
I tried to save you,
I wish
Lou.
all twins always had that.
Right, I know, me too. Nice
Shot
pass.
from the corner. No good.
Oh, wow.
Rodriguez grabs the ball loose on the floor and puts that new clock to use.
Get in there.
Jedlinski out of the corner, no good. Sheldon grabs onto it. 25 seconds left to go in the third period of play. Altenhoffen now at the top. He'll kick it over to Sheldon on the right. Back to Altenhoffen. They swing it over to the left-hand side. Now back to the top. Just waiting for time to tick down here. 10 seconds left.
Nice job.
Here we
by
go.
Diener there.
There's
Great
the shot.
contest again.
No good. Grabbed by Anacortes, and they'll just let the clock run out. So, at the end of 3, Anacortes up by 14 points. 45-31 over the Burlington Edison Tigers. We'll be right back after this 30-second break.
Welcome to the Rockfish Grill.
The Rockfish Grill specializes in fresh Northwest food, including seafood and pizza prepared in their wood-fired oven. They proudly pour Anacortes ales and lagers, brewed right next door at the Anacortes Brewery. The Rockfish Grill and their companion business, H2O, feature live entertainment every week with local and national acts. The Rockfish Grill, Anacortes Brewery, and H2O, 4th and Commercial in downtown Anacortes.
I had to sit down, Dave.
Right?
This pace of basketball gets me tired just watching it.
Yeah, very exhausting for sure.
Well, we thank you so much for being with us here tonight. And again, we do thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. And we certainly thank everyone on the AHS Live broadcast crew who really make Dave and I just kind of the point of the spear here. There's a big group that makes all the magic happen, gets the pictures to you and gets the sound to you and gets everything squared away for us when we get here, and gives us the opportunity to sit here mid-court and watch some fantastic basketball and entertainment. So thank you very much to Jim Thompson and crew once again as we get things underway here in the fourth period of play. Anacortes with the ball. Through the rotation they go. Semp down in the corner. He's looking to dump it across. He does. He goes to Bluen.
Got to get a better angle to get it to your post there.
Beener now into the middle of the paint. He'll kick it over to South. South outside finds Beener all by himself. And it's good. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Bluen. Yeah. Tyler Bluen for three.
And it was deep.
Oh, my Lord.
I know. Going to have to stand back up here.
Again, you wonder why you do all the coaching if you guys can stand way out there and shoot, right? Sheldon works the ball inside towards the post. He's looking for a dump it deep, and he can't. Goes across to the corner on the far side.
Nice contest.
Takes a bounce, does not go, and South reaches up and grabs it. Reisner on the shot there. Semp with some good ball movement. A couple of dribble moves, and he'll drive it inside to Beener. Beener with a hook shot underneath that does not go. The low hook.
Good move though. Holy cow.
Sheldon, Altenhofen. Nice shot. Pop up there for Donovan. He puts it in for two. Clock under 7 minutes now. Rodriguez across the top of the key. Gives it to Beener. Beener dumps it off. Semp drives inside. Oh, what a move. Leaves the defender standing flat-footed, puts it in for two. And on that note, we get a timeout called by Coach Semp.
Be a 30-second timeout.
Wow.
Coach Chaz Koch there, Burlington, is like, sure that wasn't a travel? Watch it on replay.
That was not a travel.
That is just a sweet move. That's what that is. So.
That was not a travel. That was a really nice ball move. So 50-33, and the Burlington faithful might have a little shaken confidence at this point. It's,
right.
it is one thing to come back 17 points. You can certainly do it in 6.5 minutes. I don't know if you can do it against this Anacortes team.
Right. There, many teams are tough to come back down 17, but when you have a team that's playing defense like this, it's pretty hard to get 17 points more than them in 6.5 minutes.
And I certainly remember when both my boys were playing for Coach, there comes a point here where you realize that you kind of got it in hand and you're having fun.
Right.
You can't believe how lucky you are to be out there doing what you're doing because everything's working your way.
Oh. Okay, it must have went off of Beener's leg when it was deflected by the Burlington player.
Bounced off his thigh and went out of bounds. So that would, we're going to have a discussion.
They're going to discuss it, but the guy, he was right there. He was 1.5 feet away. Even with the worst eyesight, he would have seen it, which he doesn't have great eyesight, I believe. But
Sheldon, that's going to be off a little bit. No good. Grabbed by Reisner. And Anacortes takes over on the bad pass.
What?
Semp with the ball.
Oh my goodness.
Deep three for Bluen, no good. Sheldon rips it down, brings it back the other way.
They let him shoot from that deep.
That's what I'm saying. You get to a point where you're like, hey, we're having fun. I'm going to try some stuff. This is really cool. And you've worked so hard to get yourself into this position. You should enjoy it.
Right. Nice move by Walker there.
Yeah, boy, I tell you what, that was a pretty move by Wyatt Walker.
Full timeout by Burlington here.
We're going to stay with you here through this timeout, folks. So let's just think about what we've seen tonight. Drum lines and cheers and Star Wars fights. And
which Obi-Wan won. I want to go on record.
The Obi-Wan in shorts that you
yes.
Not seen all the time.
And they should be announcing the winner of the TigerHawk soon.
That's what I was leading up to here, Dave, is at some point the judges that are here will wind it all up and make a decision. And before we're done here tonight, the milk jug that is the trophy for TigerHawk will be awarded to the winning team to either leave or take home. And I believe Anacortes has it now, right?
Because they did not get to play the game last year.
Oh, that's the one that got snowed out.
Yeah, we'll say that's how it went down. But yeah, they did win it 2 years ago. There was a false threat that never really happened, but
yeah.
Fortunately the district reacted just in case it was real, and that shut everything down. So.
Oh, Burlington has an opportunity to steal, but they can't get a handle on it. They knock it out of bounds, and it'll stay Anacortes ball.
Those are the ones you need when you're down 15 with 5.5 minutes left.
Every one of those counts, man.
You bet.
Bluin looking to inbound the ball. Oh, they're going to say
timeout, but we got a foul actually. Sorry.
I'm thinking this might go against Sheldon.
Yeah, Caleb Sheldon.
So that's going to go against Burlington, against Sheldon. Caleb called for his 3rd foul. Both teams now have 16 fouls. On the edge of bonus play. Big, high inbound pass to Semp. Semp will drive in and challenge. Makes that move again. Oh, he almost sunk another one the same way. Again, that's one of the truisms in basketball. Let's keep doing something until they make a stop if it's working, you know. Here's an outside 3, and it's good. Effortless 3 from Wyatt Walker. Looked real pretty.
Wyatt only a sophomore, by the way. He's going to be a good ball player.
Oh,
that's going to be a foul on Walker. Good effort, but it's definitely a foul.
Yep. So that was Walker going after the ball, and he has contact with Rodriguez. And that will be a 1-and-1 situation now, based on that being the 7th foul.
Lowry checks in for Thomas Dillon.
So this is what we were talking about earlier. So now, you know, before we were up to 20 points. Now you look, we're up by 12.
Yep.
You got 5 minutes to play. A couple more of those threes come into play, and geez, you got a close game. You know?
All right, and that's why something like this, these free throws really need to be made to help get it turned back around for you.
Well, there you go. Rodriguez sinks that one. Earns himself a 2nd.
That is Evan's 13th point in the night so far.
Nice.
Anacortes starts their 22 press again here. It's going to be a foul.
Yep, a little too much hands there. So that will get called against Rodriguez.
Yeah, got a little too far forward there and left himself out of position to recover. That puts Burlington at the line now, Lou, 1-and-1.
That's too bad, because it's nice to have that bonus advantage, and if you can keep yourself out of bonus, you're not giving up. But now the playing field is even in that regard. Both teams have 7 team fouls.
Well, if Reisner shoots his free throws like his 3-pointers, these will both be good.
Yeah. Good call on the first one. To 52-39 now your score, as Burlington looks to try and close the gap here in these last 5 minutes.
Yep.
All right. Well, we got a 12-point game.
Everything he's made has not touched the rim. Reisner. I mean, everything. All
Semp sees some pressure, works his way through it, gets the ball to Rodriguez. Back to Semp they go. Into the middle of the paint. Across the top they go. Bluin with it now. And they roll it up across the top. Should be coming out to Semp. Yes, it is. Now to Rodriguez. He'll wait for an opportunity. Finally has to give it up, but he does draw the foul.
Yep.
And we are 1-and-1. So going to the line.
That's going to be on
Josh Altenhofen.
Josh Altenhofen. Also known as Altenhofen number 12.
At gmail.com.
Right, yes.
Hashtag.
Hashtag
40.
I'm a Tiger.
Let's see what he can do here. A very confident 3-point shooter is this young man. Evan Rodriguez sinks another one, 53-40. So with the teams coming into bonus here, this last few minutes may go slower than the first few minutes.
Yes, no doubt.
And Anacortes brings the lead back out to 14 points. Caleb Sheldon inbounds the ball, gets it to Altenhofen. Walker, cross-court pass.
Nice
Caleb
pass.
up for 3, no good, it's going to be short.
Sheldon's really, that's a charge. Yes, Evan Rodriguez, great defense there. If there's any kids watching that, a charge does not mean your feet have to be set. You just have to have good defensive position, and Sheldon definitely committed a charge there.
Bluin with the ball now. Looks to the far corner to Semp. Semp will
That's
bring it out, and now we're going to get another foul on Caleb Sheldon.
Yep.
He's going to have to be careful.
That's
4
his
for him?
4th, yeah.
Oh, they're showing 5 for him.
Oh, I missed
so
one.
he
I
retreats
apologize.
to the bench.
Yeah, well, he knew it.
Yeah, he walked right to the bench, so he knew.
I just want to point out, Caleb Sheldon will probably be an all-league player this year. We held him to 2 points tonight.
Yeah,
and this
honestly,
happens
he looks
a
a little
lot
frustrated.
with the Seahawks. They'll take the best player of a team and say, we're going to shut you down, make the rest of your team beat us.
Right.
We've seen this every year with Brett Semp coach teams like, okay, we're not going to let him beat us. We're going to make the rest of them beat us.
Court Semp at the line.
Boy, Hawks coming up big with free throws here right now.
If you grow up and your last name is Semp, you have performed this action hundreds of thousands of times.
Right? Oh, yes. Well, what I like about Court.
When Court was too little to really be playing, I can remember him just shooting free throws, killing time, waiting for his dad to be done.
Exactly.
So, no challenge for him there. That was awesome.
It's going to be a foul.
We're going to get a foul here against Jacob.
Yeah.
44 on 44 there as Mitchell Wiesen went up for the shot.
Well, what I like about
Basket's
Court Semp, Lou, and I tell his dad this all the time, is Court plays defense, unlike his father. So,
ooh, that's hurting right there. 3-point play for Wiesen.
And then Brett says, yes, but I'm still a better shooter, and he can't guard me. So
43-56 here, 4 minutes to go. Burlington is definitely not out of this game.
No, it's a travel.
Yeah. Travel.
Lifted
on
his
Lowry.
pivot foot, yeah. Little indecisive, pivot foot came just a smidge off the floor.
So Rodriguez blew in south, Semp and Lowry on the floor right now for the Hawks.
The Hawks take the press off, go to regular 2-3 here, it looks like.
Reisner with the ball goes to Josh Aldenhoffen.
Oh, Court Semp.
Bad pass that gets deflected into the hands of Anacortes, so they will gladly take that ball.
Nice kick.
Rodriguez for three, no good.
Jacob South is getting held there. I'm surprised they didn't call that foul.
Mitchell Wiesen tries to go coast to coast, and we're going to get a foul called on South.
It was with the body.
Well, and as you said, I'm a believer that a lot of that is coaching right there. And you're not going to let a guy go coast to coast and just walk into the basket.
Nope.
So at least make him go to the line if you can and earn it.
Yep.
Clock stopped at 3:34.
We have a timeout by the Seahawks, a full timeout.
Let's take a quick 30-second break. Bring you back to the last few minutes of this game after this.
Did you know that the largest toy store in Skagit County is here in Anacortes? Here at Toy Stories, we have a wide selection of the best toys you can find anywhere.
Wow!
From our large selection of stuffed animals to our massive Lego kit area.
All right!
Stop in to check out our brand new RC toy selection, including drones, or pick out a baby shower gift.
Awesome!
Try out a toy, have it wrapped, and walk out all in the same visit.
I love it!
There's something for everybody here at Toy Stories on 9th Street, Anacortes.
Really?
Well, once again, we welcome you back into the very noisy, kind of hot and steamy Anacortes High School gym.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. There's a full house tonight. Nobody's leaving, I can tell you that much.
No.
Nobody is headed for the exit doors from either side. 56-43 your game score here. 3.5 minutes left to go as Burlington tries to do their best to fight their way back into this game. There's just a few minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, they made the announcement official. Anacortes High School has won the TigerHawk Challenge in 2017.
Yeah, buddy. Whoa, what are we doing here?
Okay.
What?
There's actually a game going on, so we really can't run the milk jug across the floor right now. Ooh, this could actually be a technical. Let's see how the free throw shots were about to go. And they're going to give him that shot over again.
Shoot it, even though he was not anywhere in the shooter's vision. But I understand it, but I don't like it, if that makes sense. Coach Semp clearly doesn't like it either.
And Coach Semp's argument is just what you're saying, Dave. He's saying, look, I get it. Our guy should not have run across the floor there with the milk jug. But by the same token, the shooter didn't even see that happen. He had no idea.
And the crowd was loud. That's part of their job, whether there's a guy with a milk jug. And the ball don't lie, as the old saying goes. Thank you, Rasheed Wallace, for that.
Oh, the Anacortes fans begin to chant of it's all over. And second free throw, no good. The ball saved by South, kept in play for Anacortes.
Oh.
Lowry.
Are you kidding me?
Through the defense like a knife through warm butter.
It's unreal.
And puts it in for two, 58-43. As Anacortes begins to get comfortable with the fact that they are not only going to win this competition, they're going to win this game.
Right.
Walker with the ball now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a big steal on the part of Semp.
Oh.
Dribble behind the back.
Oh.
Up he goes strong. Oh,
Oh.
he can't finish it off with the shot, but it was a heck of a nice steal.
Oh. And the behind the back move. Holy cow. Wow.
Burlington has had trouble getting through the perimeter all night long here on this 2-3. They just really haven't found a way to penetrate it on a regular basis and are resorting to outside shooting. That one's going to be an air ball.
Oh, that's a save.
That was
Beautiful
a great save. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Weeson goes up tall, throws it back between his legs and keeps it in play.
Almost a travel.
And now he's managed to get the ball back in.
Shot
and
clock
the shot clock
violation.
expires. Mental error on the part of Burlington. Great defense on the part of Anacortes at the 2-minute and 28-second mark. Dave, at the end of this whole thing, we have to announce the player of the game for the girls' game and the player of the game for the boys' game. And
you bet.
We're going to need a 20-minute
Oh, wow.
break. Oh, fantastic.
Holy
Great
cow.
recovery. Assist Rodriguez on that one. South for two.
Wow.
Oh, another loose pass. Anacortes steps in and bounces off Rodriguez's foot, so it will stay with.
Sorry, Lou. The crowd is the student section is asking for Jordy Miller, who just got called up to varsity tonight. I'll be honest, I don't know if he has any quarters available as JV played last night, but if the crowd has their way, that's what will happen. But Coach Semp's not one to necessarily bow down to what the crowd wants. So.
No, generally, I'm guessing that you could actually say to him, "Did you hear that?" And he would say, "What?"
Yes, exactly. Oh,
Lowry with a nice pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez brings it back out. Gives it to Bluen. Bluen drives in, draws the defense. Doesn't get the foul that he deserved, but he does get the 2 points on the great second effort shot.
Some of these moves around the basket we're seeing tonight, not just from the post, but from our guards, it's just unreal.
Walker turns and fires, no good. Rebound made by
Weeson.
Weeson puts it in for two. We've got a timeout called here. This will be a full timeout. We're going to stay with you. We've got a minute and 12 seconds left here. And we do remind you that when this game comes to a conclusion, we will take a quick break. Dave and I will put our thinking caps on and try and do the impossible, figure out player of the game. So we encourage you to come back after the commercial break and join us for our post-game show on a night that has already begun as a celebration for Anacortes on their announcement of having won the 2017 TigerHawk Challenge.
And poor Burlington, with not having this game last year, it's going to be another year without that milk jug. And for the boys team, I'm going to go ahead and say it, another year without winning the basketball game for the TigerHawks. So it's over, Lou. I'm being positive.
It's all over.
Yeah, exactly.
62-45 with a minute and 12 gone. Even I might at this point concede that we might have this one in the bag.
Aren't you proud of my patience this evening and before calling it? So.
Lowry, long pass.
Nick Courtright.
Oh, nice shot! Nick Courtright sinks it for two.
Oh,
the crowd erupts.
Wild.
It's a great tradition in Anacortes high school sports when they put in a guy. The crowd just gets behind him. They want to see him score. They want to see him do well.
Right. Oh, geez.
Oh, an outside shot for three that looks great, and it is.
Reisner.
Are
you kidding me?
Dumping one from outside. 64-48 with less than a minute to go. South with the ball across the 10-second line.
Might not want to let Reisner shoot threes.
Jedlinski to Beener.
Oh.
Courtright for three, no good.
Oh, Jedlinski. Oh.
Second effort, but not enough. Ball is going to go back to Burlington with 25 seconds left. I will give Burlington a lot of heart. They are still playing. There's nobody dragging out here. They're doing everything they can to. You're playing for pride a little bit.
I predicted with my friends earlier, Lou, that the final score tonight would be 63-49.
Oh, you were pretty darn close.
I was pretty darn close, but
great.
Now we're going to score more points with Thomas at the line. Great. Now my prediction's way off.
Yeah. You're gonna miss the spread, my friend.
Right.
64-48 right now as Thomas Dillon comes to the line.
Thomas yet to score tonight, so Thomas, let's get one in the bucket here.
Well, he's got 2 opportunities. They're in double bonus. And there you go. He's on the board.
He is on the board.
How many total Anacortesonians is that have now scored?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Share the wealth. Share the wealth.
Right.
Wiesen with the ball. Passes in to Altenhofen. Walker. Back outside they go.
Oh.
Over to Wiesen. He'll take the shot for 3.
Yep.
Mitchell Wiesen drains a 3 from the corner, and that's how things are going to end as the Anacortes fans rush onto the floor. 65-51, your final score. As both teams make an effort to get through the crowd, make sure they get a chance to shake hands.
All right. Okay.
A lot of respect between these 2 teams across the valley from one another. A lot of great games occurred between the 2 of them.
Right.
And this was one of them. So, Anacortes up by 14 at the end, but it's not because Burlington wasn't here tonight.
Right.
They're playing well.
Yeah, and the thing is, Lou, as much as this game means, it has 0 effect on league play and 0 effect on what's most important is trying to, I shouldn't say 0 effect, but less effect on the playoff picture.
It counts in your overall, but it's not going to count in your conference play.
Right. So, nice job by the Seahawks tonight. Really well played. I love the energy defensively, even offensively. So quick, just so quick. And hopefully Seahawks can continue this.
Well, they look real good. I mean, they look healthy. They look like they're having fun. There's a lot of great ball movement. There's some great outside shooting. The inside work is just, especially from Lowry, just insane to how he is able to contort and bend his body to find the open lane and work his way around the defense. Really impressive.
Yeah, it's just craziness.
And it's always the case when you put Lowry and Bluen together, they communicate together very, very well.
No doubt.
Without words.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt. Yeah. No doubt about that.
So, very, very cool.
Yeah, lots of fun to watch this group play. I had the pleasure of coaching them when they were about 12, and clearly you see the results of that.
Yes, well, once you stepped in, it
oh,
was all
yeah, they weren't good before I started coaching them. If that were only true.
All right, well, let's get into our post-game notes here because we've got a lot to talk about. So first of all, let's just recognize once again the Anacortes High School win overall for the Seahawk Challenge 2017. And I know I'm a little biased, but I think this one there's not really a lot of debate about.
No.
The drum line in itself was a huge advantage. The student section was loud and put up a good roar over and over. Had a lot of cool light show things going on. Really a lot of thought, a lot of effort, and kudos go out to those students because it's a lot of work.
Right.
And the staff. You don't just start working on this last week. It's it's a big thing. Then we talk about game number 1, the girls' game. No, it was not a W for the girls. They played well. There was definitely some highlights. For me personally, if I had to go player of the game in the girls' game, I would go with Melissa Freeman.
I'd go her or Erin Hofstad, either one.
Yeah.
They both played really well. It's unfortunate fouls got in the way a little bit, but they both played well, and I'm just happy with Melissa. You talked about it in the game and how she's grown.
So composed and just work through all that. What used to happen is you would lose her as an advantage on the floor because she would kind of mentally get upset with herself or upset with someone else. And tonight I just saw her work through all that, come right back to the hoop, keep shooting, keep scoring, some great defensive plays.
Yeah.
So Hofstad or Freen as far as we're concerned for player of the game there.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, in the boys' game, I tell you what, I could go Lowry.
That's who I'm going with.
Yeah.
And I don't want to take away from what Rodriguez, Bluen, South, Court Cent, Peyton Beener. not always about points. There's so much going on out there. But Lowry, I'm sure if I were to listen to the playback, I'm going to sound like an idiot with the, oh my God, holy cow.
What?
I know, like, I mean,
okay,
it's unreal.
That's one of the things I love about watching this team play is grown adults who've watched a lot of basketball will suddenly go, what? Wow. You know, like, I've never seen that before. That was incredible. So if you get a chance, and you're watching the replays now at home, if you get a chance.
There's one of them right there. Holy cow.
Make sure that you come out and catch the next home game or travel with the team. Go someplace and watch them.
Go to Nooksack, the next game at Nooksack.
Because I guarantee you this is something I will guarantee you, that most of the high schools in the Northwest Conference have a real good home turnout in their home court.
Right.
It will be even bigger when people know Anacortes is coming to town.
Right.
Because it is fun to watch this team play, and they know it's going to be great basketball. Even fans in Nooksack or Bellingham or wherever will show up to watch a game that they wouldn't normally come to because they know Anacortes is playing them.
Well, and we as Anacortes fans travel so well.
That's right.
It helps the gate, so you're welcome to the other schools that we bring more money to your school. But it's fun to watch is why people are traveling. No one drives to Everson because it's a joyous drive. They drive to Everson and go to Nooksack High School because it's just such a fun group of kids to watch year in and year out. It's just been so much fun.
So one of the things we do want to do before we wrap things up tonight, remind you, go to www.nwc, Northwest Conference, Athletics. Right? That's all one word, nwcathletics.com. Check out the upcoming schedule. You can see when we're going to be broadcasting next. We've got a couple more games coming up for the boys and the girls here this year.
Yep.
And follow along. Follow this team as it moves through the season because it's going to be one heck of an exciting ride if tonight was any indication. On the girls' side and the guys' side, Coach Welk has got those girls coached up, and it's a bit of a work in progress right now, quite honestly. But they've got talent on that team just oozing out of their pores, and it tonight they looked very, very good. They were against a team that was playing better,
right?
But we weren't playing badly at all.
Not at all. No. And I ask everyone, if you can't make the trip to Everson on Tuesday to see the boys team, then just come down to this gym, Williams Gymnasium, and watch the girls. Support them also. And then you got Linden away on the 14th. I want to go through that real quick. And then 19th is the next home game against Mount Vernon, and they're doing AAU night. And there will be 8th graders playing against Anacortes versus Mount Vernon at halftime. So it'll be
super
really
fun.
Cool. Something Coach Semp set up. You bet.
Okay, I got to get off the line here because I want to go see former basketball coach Bob Knorr.
Yes.
Former principal.
Yes.
Coach who's in the floor here. So, folks, thank you so much for joining us once again. AHS Live crew, you're wonderful. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you to our sponsors for making all this possible. We're going to sign off now from the 2017 TigerHawk Challenge, the winners, Anacortes High School. Thank you. Good night.
Go Hawks.
There you go.